Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. This is game number 157 of 162. And yo, you guys know the deal. You know why we are here. You know why I'm here after another little hiatus. I apologize. I didn't really have a reason to explain why, but hey, it's September, was kind of whatever. Division clinching game possibly today as long as the Yankees win. And that is fortunately because, yo, since we last talked, now we were in a good spot last time, which for those who don't remember, last time we were together for a watch party was the second game of the Boston series at home, actually, the day after Judge hit his grand slam. Anyways, we were in a decent position then, starting to build up to 3-game lead. Well, now it's all but over. 6-game lead over Baltimore. They have just been playing like crap. And, yo, we've discussed this when talking about our slump, and then now for months now talking about their slump. I don't know if we've said enough, to be honest, because they have played some horrible baseball, and that continues as the month goes on to the point where, I mean, they're going to make the playoffs. But, yo, I mean, they're not. Yeah, they're going to make the playoffs, in part mainly because the rest of the AL is not all that great. But, dude, it's here. It's here. With how bad the Orioles are playing, with the Yankees picking up a lot of steam lately. And, yo, that's something I cannot emphasize enough because, you know, for a while we were in a rough spot with this team, obviously, and, you know, things weren't looking all that great. And then trade deadline, you bring in Jazz. That has been fantastic. You get Stanton back. Jason's up now, which, spoiler alert, not playing today. But between the rotation, between the way the bullpen's looking, and news, Jake Cousins is, that's Ron Marinaccio. He's been claimed by the White Sox. He's gone. Jake Cousins is apparently all good. His imaging came back clean. He's going to start throwing in a few days. Bullpen, feel pretty good about that. Rotation, feel really good about it. And the lineup, despite this one having Alex Verdugo win, and yo, ALDS Game 1 might have it in there as well. Sorry, yo, if you guys can't tell, we got some new graphics, so forgive me if it looks a little bit sloppy today. But yeah, ALDS Game 1 lineup right here, besides Jason Dominguez is out, Alex Verdugo is in. Now, obviously, not thrilled about that, but yo, let's be honest here. This lineup is still more than good enough to win a ball game, and I will say, I'm very nervous this could actually happen in real life with Alex Verdugo batting ninth and playing left field, just for the fact of, and Michael K went over this a lot on his show today, the Yankees definitely worry about Dominguez's defense, and we saw it in Seattle, that pretty rough play he made in center field where he pretty much just missed the ball, dropped the ball, and he's had a couple, defensive mishaps here and there. In my opinion, sitting him on the bench and not giving him consistent reps is the worst way to go about doing that, but I'm not going to lie, I do have slight fear that Verdugo could be starting in ALDS Game 1. But again, the lineup, at least the 1 through 6, we've been saying for a while, you got to feel pretty good about. I mean, let's talk more about Gleyber Torres, which we've done a million times so far on these streams throughout this month. But, dude, it just continues. And after his home run the other day, I think it was the dead center he hit, probably in Seattle, I tweeted out, like, yo, the Gleyber Torres leadoff thing is actually starting to become very insane. Because, it's been discussed at length, rightfully so. He has been great. And for a little bit there, I was, assuming, all right, hit in front of Soto, hit in front of Judge, feels, a reestablishment of importance on the team, if you will. A couple weeks, Gleyber playing well, leadoff, hopefully he's decent after he cools down. Yo, he has not cooled down. I mean, his WRC plus since being moved to the leadoff spot on August 16th is in the 150s, and that's taken his WRC plus on the season to now above a league average at 102. A 102 WRC plus, and obviously the rest of the numbers, still aren't great, but yo, for those who've been watching all season long, you guys know where Gleyber was at as recently as a month ago. Dude, I mean, hitting 254 with 15 homers. OBP, if he keeps this up, is going to finish above 330. You feel great about him at a leadoff spot. Juan Soto, what else is there to say? Career year as a Yankee, has clipped 40 home runs. He has been absolutely fantastic. Same deal with Aaron Judge, now at 55, entering the homestand, which, 6 games left to play, probably not going to hit 60. Who really gives a shit? But it's not out of the question. Not out of the question. He's just 5 more to go, and we've certainly seen Judge flirt with 5 home runs in 6 games. And I should not say flirt. He's done it multiple times, not flirt. Good God. Austin Wells struggling a little bit lately, but I don't think anybody's concerned about that. And he still has come up with some big hits, even right before they were, or before that double hit in Seattle, a 2-run double or RBI double, whatever it was. They were just having the conversation about how he's been struggling late, and then he comes through with the big hit. So Wells, definitely don't worry about him, and he's still hitting very well with runners in scoring position. Sorry, I'm not trying to ramble right here, but Giancarlo Stanton, he's starting to heat up going into the playoffs. Jazz Chisholm, he's been terrific lately, slumping a little bit, but the 1 through 6 in particular, you feel really, really good about with this lineup. And then the 7 through 9 has promise. Anthony Rizzo, his power has not been there, but yo, forget the offense for a second. His defense has looked terrific, and that is kind of news because early on, it was you're starting to get the vibe as a Yankee fan, like, that concussion may not have just affected Anthony Rizzo as a hitter, possibly his defense as well, because he was not looking that good. Well, not the case now since coming off the IL. He has looked spectacular, not only with high IQ plays, but just the picks at first base have been unbelievable, and they have without a doubt saved a few runs, a lot of runs since he came back. His bat, though, nothing all that special, but again, tonight he's hitting the 7th hole, but let's just pretend for a second Jason Dominguez is playing. Jason's batting 7th. Rizzo's your 8 hitter, man. Same deal with Anthony Volpe. Now, Volpe's got to get his head out of his ass, and he had a couple good games. That 3-hit night was fantastic because he needed that badly. But his numbers have definitely fallen off to a quite unappealing mark. 89 WRC plus, OBP of 296. OPS is pretty similar to where he was at last year. 666 last year. I think he's at like a 680-ish this year. But hey, we'll see because he did look good towards the tail end of the road trip. But again, same deal. He's in the 9 hole. So the main thing that I want to put out there that I'm feeling really good about, and we'll talk about this as the night goes on, chat. First of all, I didn't even say hello to you guys. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've been on here. How the hell we doing, chat? I want to get to how you guys are feeling for tonight's game. Big game as Yankees go for the AL East clinching victory over Baltimore in Yankee Stadium. Chat, I will get to what you guys are feeling in just a little bit. In the meantime, drop a like. It does help out a great deal, as you guys know. But between the way the lineup looks, the way guys are hitting the ball, particularly Giancarlo Stanton finding a stroke. Aaron Judge, some people were, and I'll be easy on him. I doubt anybody was actually concerned about Aaron Judge, but for those who were, he's picked it up big time. And we talked about Glaber as well. Lineup, you feel good about. Rotation, we have to figure out exactly what the rotation is going to be entering October. I have a pretty good idea. At least, game 1's going to be Cole. Game 2 is going to be Carlos Rodon, which, by the way, as long as we take care of business tonight, here's our ALDS schedule, which game 1 is. Take a look at this, by the way, so you guys know ahead of time. It is kind of weird. So they're going game on, game off, game on. So if you notice, the first 2 games, of course, are home at Yankee Stadium, but that Sunday's an off day. I don't think they've ever really done that, at least not for a while. But anyway, so game 1 will be Garrett Cole, obviously. Game 2, I am firmly a believer that it'll be Carlos Rodon, as it should be. And shout out my guy BBD, who had a fantastic tweet today. And some non-Yankee fans were giving him some beef for it. But what he said was, you take out the 5-start span for Carlos Rodon, where he was brutal, awful. We remember June, July, that 5-star span, 6-star span where he was just awful. You take that out, over 26 starts this season, 26 starts, Carlos Rodon has a 2.95 ERA. And then you had some dickheads reply back saying and if he didn't allow any runs, he'd have a 0 ERA. That's not the point. If BBD had cherry-picked 1 start here, 1 start here, 1 bad start a month, all right, that's one thing. But you literally take out that 5 to 6 start stretch. I think it was 5. I'm going to stop saying 6. I think it was 5. Where Rodon looked like a different species, and not in a good way. He was brutal, worse than he was last year. You take that out, 26 games of a 2.95 ERA. That's a lot of starts, yo. You were to tell Yankee fans going into the year, now I don't know about the rest of the 6, but you're going to get 26 starts worth of Carlos Rodon balling his ass out to a 2.95 ERA. If you were to tell me that in March, I'd be like, fuck it, bro. He could have a 15 the rest of those 6. I don't give a damn. Now, obviously, he has to pitch well in the playoffs, but he'll be getting game 2 pretty firm on that. And then game 3, we do kind of have a decision to make tonight, chat. Tonight. I don't know why I presented that like we're the ones that are in charge of this at all. But hey, maybe we are. Maybe they're listening. What up, Brian Cashman? I've been pretty set on Cole Rodon heel, and heel did pitch well the other day against Seattle, but I gotta say it's in the back of my head. The walks, the lack of command, and with him starting out, it definitely seems like you're at risk of a big inning. Now, thankfully, with how good of his stuff is, and this is a big deal, a big factor, he's usually able to get out of those jams. I mean, we saw him even with those 2 runs he allowed in the first inning against Seattle. I think it was Seattle, or no, it was Oakland. It was Oakland. Sorry, I was getting my series. Anything I've said about Seattle was probably referring to Oakland. Anything I've said about Oakland was probably referring to Seattle. I swapped them in my head. He still was able to throw, 5 1/3, and only allowed those 2 runs he allowed in the first. So he does settle down, and when he settles down, it usually happens quick. Once he's in cruise control, that's exactly what he's in. He still gets a start in my mind, but no doubt about it, you're going to need a piggyback guy, and I think that's probably going to be Nestor Cortez. Reason being, he's looked great, but there's not room for him to get a playoff start because the guy who's throwing the ball tonight is, no doubt about it, a lock for Game 4, if not Game 3, to be honest. Now, skill-wise, I think I would trust Clark over Heel, who's my guy and has had a great season, by the way. I don't want to gloss over the fact that Luis Heel is now reached 15 games, a 15-game winner, along with Carlos Rodon. The Yankees now have 2 guys with 15 Ws under the belt in their rotation. He's had a terrific year. But with him being a rookie, maybe you wouldn't want to start him in a potential, I mean, God forbid, like elimination game in Game 4. Who knows? I like the idea of he'll go in Game 3 with a Nestor Cortez piggyback, and then Clark Schmidt, who's going tonight against Baltimore, for Game 4. And then, God forbid, we got to go to Game 5, which is, very possible. It's baseball. You go back to Garrett Cole, of course. But, and actually, they won't do this, but if they wanted to, they could actually use 3 starters in this series. Again, with the days off, you have game on, game off, game on, not because of travel. And then between Game 4 and 5, you have the Friday off. So you could just go Cole, Rodon, Clark if you wanted to. So maybe they do that. I don't know. Depends how much they trust Heel to start a playoff game. To me, I totally do. He's been too good, in my opinion, overall, to be scared away by the, one inning where he kind of gives you slight cardiac issues. But just not an elimination game. I think that's the only thing with Luis Heel. The only breaks I would put on him regarding a playoff start, I would not put him in an elimination game, in main part because he's young and he's a rookie. But yeah, Clark Schmidt tonight. Side note, because of the fact that he's no doubt going to be in the playoff rotation, as he should. And take a look at those numbers. Hurt for a good while. 14 starts, 5-4 record, 2.37 ERA. I kind of want Clark to ball out tonight, Besides the obvious that we got to win to clinch the AL East. But it'd be a pretty good feeling going into the playoffs. And I'll have one more start after this. Probably, we'll see actually, because I think he'd be lined up to start, the last game of the season. So maybe the Yankees don't even do that. But it'd be a really good feeling. And he's pitched well since coming off the IL, but it'd be a really good feeling if Clark goes 6 shutout against Baltimore tonight. And you get the certified vibe that okay, Clark's ready for a big game. Now granted, beating up the O's these days is not all that much of an accomplishment because again, they've been absolutely brutal, they've been terrible. But they are still a playoff team. So if Clark could leave a good taste in our mouth going into October with a big start against Baltimore tonight. And again, I'm not trying to say Clark has been terrific actually since coming off the IL. I'm just kind of ready for him to I shouldn't say put it all together because again, he's been good. But give me a full start of 6 innings. Doesn't have to be shut out, but just ball your ass out tonight against a playoff team. I will be feeling really, really good. Now, let's see here. News went over this. Jake Cousins, he is all good MRI wise. No, obviously no tear, nothing bad. Thank goodness. Whole start throwing in a few days. That is huge. Speaking of that, here's our bullpen for tonight. Now, Cousins is on the IL, of course. But when he returns, it'd be for the playoffs. So don't worry about that you're not seeing him. Luke Weaver, man, holy shit. I should have had a graphic ready, bro. I posted one earlier on Yanks Ave, or maybe that was yesterday. But, dude, 0 ERA. And this isn't the crazy stat. You guys know this. 0 ERA since being, not named, but since being the Yankees closer, unofficial closer. He is their closer. Although they have, who did they use the other day? They are doing a closer by committee. Anyways, 0 ERA for Luke Weaver in 10 innings pitched. You know what's crazy, though? And I had to do a double take when I saw this. Dude has 22 strikeouts in 10 innings since becoming Yankees closer. Luke Weaver. And the main thing is obviously the 0 ERA, but dude. And I checked the game logs because it clicked in my head dude, I know Weaver's been striking out a crazy amount of guys since being closer, but dude, 22 Ks in 10 innings pitched is kind of insane. And that's what Luke Weaver's been doing since being closer. He has been phenomenal. Anyways, rest of the bullpen. I just want to check off guys I feel good about just to really put it out there how I'm feeling about this bullpen, which is good. Weaver, check. Canely, check. Holmes, we'll talk about him in a minute. And he'll be a check. We'll see. Weaver, check. Canely, check. Hamilton, check. Tim Hill, check. Tim Meza, check-ish. I mean, he's a lefty guy, but for his role, he serves it fine. And then Jake Cousins. But let's go back to the main guys. Weaver, Canely, Hamilton, and then assuming all is well with Jake Cousins. That's 4 guys you feel good about going into October. Good. And I was saying that before Hamilton looked as effective as he's looked since coming off the IL. He has looked terrific. He can close games. Clay Holmes, tweeted this out yesterday, should absolutely be on the playoff roster. 1,000%. Now, I'm not an idiot. Obviously, he's looked awful the last couple of months. And I'll tell you this, if he has a clunker in the DS, all right, we can talk then. He's not getting a roster spot for the CS. But he, without question, in my opinion, should be on the DS roster. Reason being, the Yankees aren't stupid enough to use him in high leverage innings. And you guys will hear that and be like, dude, are you fucking crazy? That's one of the main things complain about with Aaron Boone. They still use Clay in high leverage innings. There's really no lane for that to happen. there's no world, given with the guys we just mentioned, Weaver, Canley, Hamilton, and Jake Cousins when he comes back, there's no world where Clay Holmes could pitch innings 7 through 9. It's not possible. Like, it really, really isn't. Now, that's assuming you can help it, God forbid, injuries, blah, 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 or, high leverage and extra innings. There's some things you can't, affect or have a decision on, kind of. But anyways, Clay Holmes, since becoming a Yankee, and I won't give this spiel for that long, Chad, you have my word, but you take out the last 2 months, which you can't do, I understand. That's why he's not closer anymore. But over a large body of work, since being acquired in 2021, Clay Holmes, per ERA, and a lot of other stats too, but per ERA, top 7 reliever in the American League since becoming a New York Yankee in 2021. Now, say what you will about him as closer, even before the last 2 months, because these last 2 months have made it clear there's no debate. He cannot be closer, and he's not anymore, and we're in a good spot. But, before that, people would say Clay shouldn't be closer. Say what you will about that. Whatever. Clay Holmes is nasty. Nasty. And there's a reason why the stats show he's been one of the best relievers in the AL over the last 2.5 years, 3 years. His sinker is unhittable when it's right. And the slider's pretty nasty too. So I'm no pitching coach, but given how good his stuff is, and the fact that you don't got to have him pitch high leverage innings, find the fucking mechanical tweak that's making him lose all this command. Because, not a matter of being just all over the place. He's giving up home runs now, too, which Clay just does not do. He's getting hard hit. That's a big difference between the last 2 months and early on in the year with Clay, where, I would, to a degree, or pretty substantial degree, defend him, and I think rightfully so. He was getting BS'd big time earlier in the year. I'm sorry. Half those blown saves, or we'll say the first 2 months of the blown saves he did have, I would say all but one were bullshit in terms of errors. I didn't want to go down the soft contact route. Like, Clay legitimately got screwed and bailed out at times. Opening day, he got bailed out. But anyways, with how nasty I still believe Clay to be, and it's not an opinion thing, he is. I have to believe, Matt Blake can make the one little mechanical change, which obviously they're working on now, to just get his command right. And sure, is it a risk? Yes, but it's a risk you'd be taking in the 6th inning if the Yankees do this right, which, again, there's no world where they can put Clay in high leverage innings, talking about like 7 through 9. If Weaver, Canley, Hamilton, and Cousins are all on the roster. It's just not possible. Those are your setup guys, along with Weaver at closer. So, yeah, I think Clay absolutely should be on the LDS roster. And not to mention, who are you really replacing him with? Because as far as I'm concerned, it might be a roster spot between Clay and Mark Leiter Jr. I know we hate Clay. Not me, but I know a lot of you guys do. Can you at least be honest with me there about who'd you rather prefer? Clay Holmes or Mark Leiter? I'm sorry. Just go off of stuff. I think most of us will be able to come to an agreement there. Although I said I'd stop doing that. I don't want to speak for anybody. But lineup again for tonight. Sorry, that was a lot of bullpen talk. But anyways, just to wrap everything with that conversation up, all facets of this team I'm feeling really good about. And tweeted this out the other day. I was thinking the other day, I now know this is the most confident I felt going into October in the Judge era. And the only close one, at least at the time, was 2019, because we were feeling really good going into that playoffs. But dude, you look into the situations, compare the two, 2019 to how we're feeling going into this year, it's not all that close. I mean, first of all, vibes-wise, and I'm not a huge vibes guy, but work with me here. We think we were in a good spot going into 2019, but remember all the shit that was going down? I mean, not to mention, Domingo Germán was getting suspended. Dellin Betances had his little Achilles thing where he pitched an inning, and we were excited about his return. He only lasted one game, then was done for the year. Gary Sanchez was hurt at this time, which in 2019 was a big player. Edwin Encarnacion was hurt at that time, big player. Luis Severino had only made 3 starts, and he was supposed to be our ace going into that October. So, while maybe we were feeling good, and there's one other reason that is bigger than them all, but it's good we were feeling about that team. I'm way past that with this team. I've never felt better, and the main reason is there's no 2019 Houston Astros. And honestly, there's no 2019 Twins, which the Twins we swept, obviously. But even the other teams we had to face were way better than the teams that we're going to face in this October, at least in the American League. The NL is legit, very legit. But in terms of getting to the World Series, the teams we have to face in the American League, dog, there's a reason why we're the favorite. And there's a reason why non-Yankee fans or guys like Chris Russo, obviously New York ties there, but I just saw his clip, that's why I thought about it. But the Yankees are being picked. The Yankees are being picked in the American League to get to the World Series, and it's not for no reason. In part because things have formed to ahead of being a very good team in the best spot they've been in probably all season with the talent they now do have with Jazz. Obviously, beginning of the year, better. They're going crazy, but anyways, the competition is not great, chat. And is that kind of bitchy to be so excited about that? Sure. Like, do I want the year the Yankees finally get to the World Series I won't say only happen, but in part happen because the competition is not as fierce? Not ideal, but it is kind of ideal. It is kind of ideal. So, let's have ourselves a night. I got a graphic ready. One more win. One more freaking win, chat, and we clinch the American League East. And we've been here, for the most part, through it all with these watch parties. A lot of you guys I know were here on opening day. And tonight we could clinch the East. And I really want to do it tonight, by the way. Let's not like have the Orioles take a BSW tonight. Then we got to sit on it. Take care of business tonight, And I think they will. Again, Clark Schmidt on the bump for the Yankees. He's hyped this shit, which, again, I want Clark to ball out tonight because I'll be one obnoxious motherfucker if Clark Schmidt balls out tonight going into in his last playoff start, which it could be one more again. He's scheduled to go the last day of the year. But, again, with how good I'm feeling about this team, knock on wood, there's no more injuries. I feel like it's only up from here. I can only feel better because what never mind, I'm not going to ask that question. I was about to say, what could really happen between now and next week? A lot could happen, so shut your mouth, Dan. Alrighty, let me pull up the chat, which, I haven't checked yet, so God forbid my audio has not been working this entire time. That's fucked up. But, how the hell we doing, bro? Let's pull this up here. As you can see, I got new graphics. Let me know how you guys feel about them. Booted these up over whipped them up over the last week or so. And you know what? Before I pull up the chat, let me show you something about how this is going to work because there's multiple different ways that this can look. So let's see here. Oh, never mind. I don't have it set up. Sorry. But the background you're seeing is like a daytime background. We're going to change that to where when it's a night game, which is going to be like every watch party going forward because it's, playoffs coming up. I have a nice Yankee Stadium, October, fall-looking background. That's going to look fucking sick. But anyways, who gives a shit about that? Let me pull up the chat, see how you guys are feeling as we get ready to clinch the American League East. And Morgan, how we doing? Moon Mist, Manuel. Morgan, I'm going to answer your question in just a second, trust me. Brett's the first, Curved Humor, Meatwig, Jets fan, Caesar, Jacob, Marcy, Dragon. We got a bunch of people in the chat. Already over 300. I guess it must be a big deal or something. Tonight's game. Good to see everybody. How we doing? Yes, drop a like if you haven't already. Does help out a great deal. Let me pull the lineup back up here so you guys can see that. Now, first thing I got to address is Morgan, my guy, number one moderator in the freaking game. Says, Dan, real talk, is that some fuzz we see? I think it is. Chat. I'm not even going to say I think. I got a fucking beard, No bullshit. Chat, you see this shit? I mean, I'm not trying to declare anything major here. But one could say I'm officially becoming a man. I'm 24 years old now, chat. I'm in my own crib. I got a fucking beard. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of things are happening. I don't know why. I'm hanging around Jimmy Norp too much. Happening. That makes you think this year might be different. I don't know. Now I'm just bullshitting. But, hey, how the fuck we doing? SP was good. Let's go. SP just said, yeah, that's a beard. Let's go. Playoff beard. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Daniel says, I get it, we are anxiety, but some guys got to chill if this series doesn't go well. I mean, it depends what you're referring to. Now, it did run through my head before. It's like, what if the Yankees somehow got fucking... I shouldn't even say somehow, but what if they did get swept by Baltimore? I would be tweaking. I'm not going to lie to you. But, again, I don't see that at all happening, and I actually have, all the confidence in the world. It's going to happen tonight. I really, really do. Think it's going to happen tonight, and that would be the ideal scenario because you do want to kind of get it over with. You lose tonight, you'll have some Orioles fans that'll just be... for the last 5 minutes they're able to, obnoxious about the fact that there's still a chance. I'm good off that shit. Take care of business tonight, and let's have ourselves a night. Morris says, my Yankees Nation, hey, every time I'm here, I'm in heaven. Hell yeah, what's good, bro? How we all doing? Now Dan just needs a lady. Yeah, John, that's why I got the beard, bro. Luna, I miss you too. Y'all been following the NBA drama. WNBA drama is great. Dude, I haven't been following it. I just know Caitlin Clark, my girl, won, what'd she win? Rookie of the Year? Is that what the drama's all about? I don't know. Shout out to her, though. She's a beast. John Blom says, do we celebrate the hard soda after the win? You know what, John? I can't for one reason and one reason only. At least over the next, 2 weeks as I adjust to my new medication. Let's just say that. Your boy's hella focused these days, and for good reason. Not supposed to be mixing alcohol for the next 2 weeks for that reason. But I'll hop on that a little early. Off that a little early once playoffs start. Because, again, as long as we take care of business, clinch the AL East, which we will, here's what we're looking at. ALDS, Game 1, October 5th. So a week from Saturday. And then day off Monday, day off Sunday, game 2 on Monday. First 2 at home. Travel day on Tuesday, games 3 and 4, 4 and 5 being if necessary. But 3 and 4 would be at the away stadium, which right now, let me pull up the playoff picture. Let's see. Probably just, you know what? Let me just throw this up on the screen real quick so we can all see it. This is the updated playoff picture, courtesy of MLB.com. So here's what we're looking at. Yo, shout out to the Tigers, not only for the fact that they've been on a crazy run. They're in a playoff spot now, and the way things are looking, they're probably going to maintain it. But, yo, they beat up on Baltimore big time this past week, which helped us increase our lead, obviously. But, right now, the way it's shaping up, and, this could change. And as we bring this up, got to mention, and shout out Aaron Boone, because he said they're not slowing down for this reason. We do still got to win the AL, the number 1 seed. And we could actually win it in all of baseball, too. But the main thing is have the number 1 record, best record in the American League. And Aaron Boone said we're going to treat that with the same urgency we're treating the AL East. So don't expect, at least assuming Boone's telling the truth and that is the case, don't expect a punt lineup tomorrow if the Yankees do end up taking care of business tonight, because they're going after the number 1 seed, as they should. Which, if they do hold on to that, which they're currently in, and this is how it plays out, winner of Orioles, Tigers is who we would face in the ALDS. And unless this series goes bad, I don't know about you guys, but I'm good off the hot hand. Not that I'm afraid of Detroit, but I probably would take the Orioles at this rate. Again, as long as this series doesn't, go poorly. But on the flip side, but on the other side of the American League, Guardians going to face the winner of Houston and Kansas City, which the Royals, they got to be careful. They've been playing very poorly as of late, and you got the, the Twins now on the outside looking in, but they're still very much in the hunt, as are the Seattle Mariners, technically. But, let me have it, guys, because you know what I'm about to say. Main thing, Yankees get to the ALCS, they got to hold up their end of the bargain. I'll be rooting fucking hard for Houston in the wild card and in the division series. Just put it out there now. Now, that's not a surprise to, I'm sure, many of you guys who know me that I've been wanting this matchup for the longest time. And yes, I said it in 2019. I said it in 2022. I know. But I need Judge to beat them. And this is how it ends. One more chapter, one more round. Yankees-Astros 2024 ALCS. I want it. I need it. And I think the baseball gods need it too. This is the only way it's right, is for it to end one more time, Yankees-Astros. And people say to me, what if they lose again? Then fuck them, bro. Then, to be honest, and this hasn't happened yet, so I'm not saying this, they lose to Astros again, they're a bunch of fucking pussies, to be honest, and that's what they get. Sorry. But we're not going to lose. We're not going to lose. So, playoff picture. And then on the National League side, remember, all this shit I'm talking about, the competition we're facing, just has to do with the American League. The National League is legit. I mean, to be honest, the worst set of legit teams might be the Dodgers, and just because the injuries they suffered to their rotation. But speaking of injuries, and these guys aren't in it. The Atlanta Braves just lost Austin Riley. A lot of bad breaks to playoff contenders. But anyways, dude, the Phillies, probably the best team in the NL. A lot of would consider them the best in all of baseball. The Padres, dude, they might win the NL East now, or excuse me, the NL West. They're 3 back of the Dodgers, and they're playing them 3-game set starting tonight. They have the tiebreaker. Shout out my boy Ryan Cohn. We were talking about it before. Big Padres fan. I'm rooting for you, buddy. Anyways, Padres have been incredible as of late. They're over 90 wins. The Mets have been playing incredible as well. They're looking like, I shouldn't say a lock for the playoffs, but it's looking pretty good. D-backs not great, but last year's defending NL champions, and the Brewers have surprised a lot of people this year too. So no doubt about it, the NL is the better league this year, and whoever comes out of that league, unless it's somehow it's the D-backs or the Brewers or maybe even I don't know, but there's a good chance whoever comes out of NL and the National League will be the favorite to win it all. But hey, it's a fucking 7-game series by that point. Who gives a shit about predictions? The main thing is getting there. And say it one more time, never felt better about a team, at least in the Judge era, about getting to the World Series. Which, we got baseball starting up in a little bit, by the way. And speaking of new graphics chat, we do have a new watch party graphic, which I'll debut in a little bit. It does look a little bit different, and it's a little more full, but spoiler alert, and you're going to see in a second, you guys got your wish. One wish, at least. We are now going to have the pitching lines on the watch party graphic. So, we'll be booting that up in just a little bit. First pitch is 7:05, 7:10, whatever it is. Another look at our lineup for tonight. Again, no Jason Dominguez, not ideal, and no, there's not a lefty going for Baltimore. But, dude, Michael Kay kind of freaked me out today. And I've been kind of thinking about it on my own, but, like, with how good he's looked, offensively at least, and he has. He really, really has. And ignore the stats in Meta Show, because part of this is just the 0 for 5 he had in that one game. And, his first two games up, he wasn't amazing. But, dude, offensively at least, Jason has looked very good over the last 5, 6, 7 games. But the defense has not looked good. And Kay was talking about it today, and it has me thinking, and I'm nervous about it. Not every game, but I very well could see Alex Verdugo. And with the lineup coming out, like, I could see Verdugo starting ALDS game 1, which would just fucking suck, bro. If you're worried about the defense, what you do is you have to do this. You start Jason, you bat him 7th, and then after his last at bat, or say after his 3rd at bat, even if it's in the 6th, 7th inning, like if you're so worried about it and you have a lead, all right, put Verdugo in left for the closing innings. But I'm not trying to go back on the whole like trash and Verdugo thing. I think that's kind of a thing in the past. Like, we got Jason up here, that's awesome, and he's going to play, and I imagine he'll at least get hopefully the majority of playing time in the playoffs. But even saying that, I can just feel like I am nervous about it. There's a very good possibility Verdugo ends up playing left field, but hey, we'll worry about that when we have to worry about it, which isn't that far away, yo. Like, I mean, the lineup will come out day of the game 1, but, dude, I know we go on and on about the chill in the air, but there's a legitimate chill in the air now. Like, I'm not even reaching for it, bro. Like, it hits you right in your face when you walk out the side in the morning. Like, holy fuck, it's fall. And I think, is today the first official day of fall? Yo, happy fall. But nah, dude, like, a week from today, we're watching playoff baseball. Not for the Yankees, but the wild card series starts a week from today. And, we're very close to, like, roster I mean, we're already at the roster conversations, but actually finding out what the playoff roster is going to be. With their first game on Saturday, we'll probably know Saturday, a week from this Saturday, so next Saturday. Probably by that Thursday, I would say, the playoff roster for the Yankees, in the ALDS at least. We'll find out pitching rotation and stuff, obviously, too. But the first 2 games, and that might be all they disclose to start off, is who's pitching the first 2 home games, which is pretty obvious. It's going to be Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon. But all right, I think that's just about... You know what? Actually, I have a couple sound bites to run. And the first one, maybe the only one, because the other one just Aaron Boone kind of giving hoopla. But Jason Dominguez, and the first reason I bring this up and want to play it is, dude speaks pretty fucking good English, which, yo, you're from a foreign country and you had to learn English, like... As a kid that came over 16 years old, obviously English is like tough-ass language. Shout out to you, bro. And also, the last line was just kind of badass. Take a listen. Wrong one, idiots.
We know we got a big game to play this week, and everything matters. I mean, I know everyone in the team they're excited. They prepare. I mean, and they want to win too. I mean, this year is gonna be big.
This year is gonna be big. Also kind of sounds like he said this shit's gonna be big. So both would be equally as badass. But no, he said this year's gonna be big. Again, shout out to him. English is pretty damn awesome for a foreign player that came over at 16 years old. And I don't know. I'm just fucking hype, chat. I'm just freaking hype. All right, sue me, damn it. But all right, yo, let's get this show on the road, huh? Let's get this show on the freaking road. Here, you guys want to see the new watch party graphic? That's what we're looking like. Now, I'm a little bit smaller, I understand, but we do now have pitching lines on the graphic. Now, that, of course, is from the Red Sox series. I'll fill it in a second with the new box score. But yeah, we now have the pitching graphics on here, a little bit different of a look, and got a new deal with SeatGeek. What am I hearing, yo? Is there a fucking rodent in my crib? New deal with SeatGeek that does, require it to be a little bit larger if you don't mind. But the bonus, the compromise, we get a little more information with the pitching lines. But I'm going to pull that up in a second once we get the box score going. But yo, here we go. Okay, where the fuck is everybody, bruh? Stadium's looking a little bit light. Nah, it's all good. You don't judge a crowd until like the 3rd inning anyways. But all right, let me get my screen recording going. Again, Clark Schmidt is on the bump for the Yankees, making his 15th start, and he's pitched well, really well since coming off the IL. And yo, where we got David Cohn in the booth tonight, chat? All right, that recording's going. But yeah, I think this is most likely going to be Clark's last start, unless they do have him pitch the final game of the season. Which, speaking of the final game or final series, so of course after this we have the Pirates coming to town for the last game, the last series of the year. And, we kind of just assumed that by now Paul Skeens would be shut down, but nope, not the case. He's going to pitch against us on, I don't know the day, but it'll be this weekend against the Yankees. Paul Skeens, which is fucking awesome. Hyped about that. All right, yo. Screen recording going. Screen recording going. Chat, how the hell we doing? One more, yo. One frickin' more. And at least the first step is complete, or second step, because, postseason was step 1. AL East, step 2. Number 1 seed, step 3. And then DS, beat Houston, win the fucking World Series. And let's have ourselves a month, chat. All right, let me get the box score up here, and then we're going to get going. I know I have not been paying attention too much to the chat as of yet, but it's been a minute since I've been on here, so I just have so much to yap about, but that is now complete. And trust me, we'll definitely be kicking it in just a second. I'm waiting for the box score to pop up, so until that happens, I can't really do much. But yeah, there's Clark taking his warm-ups. So if you guys are asking me questions right now, I will get to them. And I think I saw we had a couple super chats as well, so I'm gonna get to all those. Trust me, I'm not big leaguing you. Come on, ESPN, give me a box score, bro, so I can relax. Side note, chat, any of you guys see the fucking Menendez documentary, or not documentary, it's a series on Netflix? I mean, only watch it if you're into, like, the true crime shit, because god damn. Anyways, that's been, like, the show I've been watching lately, just popped in my head. Come on, damn it. Box score's still not loading. All right, what's good, chat? How we doing? Bro, you look like Wolverine. In a good way or a bad way? What you mean? Dude, my hair is getting way too long. I'll tell you that. I definitely think my hair is in need of a cut before the ALDS starts, but Wolverine, I don't know. What are you saying? He like kind of poofs out here? Dude, I'm sorry. My box score's still not ready yet, chat. I can't relax till it does. Hey, what up, Nell? You're a fucking pig. Yeah, Chris, they have a whole new series on Netflix. It's fucking insane. Like, actually crazy. But let's see here. Hey, SP, I'm on episode 4 myself. I'm not going to spoil it, please. Same thing for me, though. Don't spoil. All right, let's do it, baby. One more win. AL East is clinched. And beautiful, chat. My box score is ready to go. So, let me get this shit in here. Let's go, Clark. Oh, dude, it feels good to be back at the stadium, man. God damn. And, yo, be on the lookout for, there's hella John Boy people here at the stadium tonight. So, be on the lookout for them. Sorry. Just gotta get used to having the pitching line in here. There we go. We can leave it like that for now. A little extra info, but that way it's filled out until relievers come in. All right, let's go, Clark. How we doing, Chad? How we doing? We got Oh no, my scorebug's a little ahead of my broadcast, motherfucker. Where'd you get? 2-1 count. Everything look good, chat? Everything look good?
Had a resurgence lately. I mean, he was off to an MVP type year, and then he got
Let's go, Clark.
Now he's had a good September.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It feels like a different world, like a different lifetime ago when we were talking Gunnar Henderson and MVP talks. Because he has
338 and 19 games in September.
Oh, he's actually having a good September though. So credit there. But I mean, still having a great year. Ward definitely like upper sevens, probably around 8 being him being a shortstop. But yo, you haven't heard his name in a while in the MVP talk, and obviously rightfully so. Let's go, Clark. Down the way. Little nothing crazy, but a little nighttime cold brew, half a cup. Chad, this is for real the best week of the year, or the best like. No, not the best. It's up there. It's up there. These 2 weeks going into the playoffs, where, especially once the Yankees clinch. Once you clinch, and you're kind of just in waiting mode, for the season end. And again, you're talking nice Clark, attaboy. You're talking like playoff roster construction, like what the lineup should be. We know what the lineup should be. Pitch rotation, we know what it should be. But still, that whole vibe is awesome. And on the topic of that, one of my favorite things is, and we'll obviously get this since we have the bye, or assuming we hold on, we have the bye. Actually, I think we no matter what have a bye. Because I think we've clinched a top 2 record in the AL. But anyways, being able to watch like the wild card series while you're waiting for your series to start, which again is a week from today. A week from today, chat. Can you freaking believe it? What's good, yo? Oh, shit. Let me check out Super Chats. Dan, I watched the replay of Judge's Grand Slam last week. Hey, let's go, bro. Let's go. Dude, I've watched it probably, I assume, a realistic number, probably 50 times. That might be excessive. Alrighty.
Signed during the offseason, the biggest offseason signing by the Orioles to replace the injured Bautista, and he struggled so much they just let him go.
All right, Adam. Adam, how we doing? Of course, he's talking smack about Jason, but he sends in a $15 super chat. Appreciate you, Adam. Says, Dan, good to see you. Dominguez is hitting 200. Attaboy, Clark. 2 batters, 2 Ks. Yo, what is Adley doing this year, bro? Because he's been kind of ass, too. Dude, Adley has a 715 OPS this year, dude. Holy shit. That's Adley Rushman we're talking about. 715 OPS. Not great. Not great. Adam, you got to factor in the fact that Jason had that 0 for 5 game. That's Jazz. Jason had the 0 for 5 game in that his first call-up in the Little League Classic. And, the first couple games didn't get out of the gate strong, but we can butter knife it. And I don't feel bad doing this because it's, no matter what, it's a small sample size you're looking at anyways with Jason Dominguez. But his last, 7 or 8 games, you know what, Adam? I'm going to get the exact fucking numbers up myself right now. He's hitting the ball better. He's definitely been hitting the ball better over, his last 7 or so games. Yeah, dude, how about this? Last 7 games for Jason Dominguez, a 370 on base, 565 slugging. How about that? That's a 935 OPS in his last 7 games. But Adam, good to see you again, too, bro. Good to see you again, too. Let's see. Where's... Anyways, we can see. No, the box score's back. I was just pulling up my Jason stats. There we go. Sorry. Oh, hell yeah, Adam. Hell yeah. I thought you were talking snack. Maybe you were. Let's go, Clark. 1-2. No. Just so it's clear, I know you all probably see Nelson's message. I'm not doing any Galaxy gas. It's an inside joke in our friend group. Because we want to make sure one of our good friends in our friend group, one of our best friends, shout out Hunter, and he's not. We were concerned he was going to get himself some Galaxy gas, and that shit's fucking whack. Chat, don't touch that shit. Please. And if your younger brother is or anything, or you have siblings that are fucking getting the Galaxy gas, bro, that shit is going to literally make you lose brain cells. You're going to turn into a fucking egg. Not even by the time you're old. Probably by 30, 40 years old. And nobody wants that. So if you see anybody doing Galaxy gas that's my age or younger, knock them upside the head because that shit's fucking stupid. Listen, I'm sorry, yo. But a thing I kind of constantly wonder is why can't people just smoke pot like a normal person? If you need a little something, go with that. Fucking Galaxy gas. Give me a fucking break. Attaboy. All right, there's Verdugo. All right, attaboy. Clark, 1, 2, 3. First inning and 2 strikeouts, baby. Alrighty. Again, side note for tonight's game, I would love if Clark just looked fantastic against Baltimore. What's good, Kyle? How we doing, man? Seeing dudes walk around with those big-ass canisters is wild. I haven't seen it in person yet, Chris, but I've seen it all over TikTok, and yeah, it's all over. Nitrous Dan, yeah, I think it is. That's what it is, right? Nitrous. Santander is their best player. He is. I mean, statistically, yes. Actually, I guess Gunnar would take number 1, because Santander is, what, an 870-something OPS? And no matter what, Gunnar is their best player, but in terms of hitter, yeah, no, Gunner's still their best hitter. I won't talk too much shit about him, and he has been playing better as of late. But, I mean, dude, Baltimore's lineup is still definitely, solid. The only shocking thing is, Adley's OPS. That's really the only thing that stands out. Otherwise, I mean, again, Gunnar fell out of the MVP race quite hard, but it's still only a nice year, 901 OPS. Santander, 814, Coucher, 767, Westberg, 814. I mean, they've been good. Lineup-wise, at least. Maybe not. But, yeah, Adley. What's going on? Damn, would you start Rice over Rizzo trading defense for offense? Rizzo's offense is real bad. What up, Devontae? So, actually, and you guys know, and somebody mentioned it before, I'm a huge Ben Rice guy, and it was mentioned before how Rice has been raking in AAA. Or had been raking. I think the season's now over. But, yo, maybe in the playoffs. Rice has been tearing the cover of the ball ever since being sent back down, and without question, and this was my thought process going into him being sent down before he started raking again, that he was at least had a leg up on the starting first base job next year, assuming the Yankees don't bring Anthony Rizzo back, which maybe we shouldn't assume. But nah, Ben Rice is my first baseman next year, almost no doubt. But yo, I'm getting more and more excited about it because he has seriously been raking. And, you know, some people were pushing back saying, like, yo, he had his chance, like, he looked like shit, which is not true. Expected 810 OPS in the big leagues. And between the glimpses of promise we saw multiple times and the fact, yo, let's be honest, the Yankees kind of screwed him on playing time. The second Rice had the slightest bit of struggles, they would not play him at all against lefties, and it seemed like he was sitting 2 weeks straight, almost. But obviously he did struggle. But again, went right back down to AAA, destroyed. And overall in the year with the big leagues, hit 30 homers. And the defense, dude, I'm sorry. I did not think Rice's defense, obviously it's no Anthony Rizzo's, I did not think Rice's defense was as bad as everybody like made it out to be honest. But all right, let's go, Glabes. Again, Glaber up to a 102 WRC+. plus. Yeah. What's Big G's contract like? I see them letting him go to free up money for Soto. Nah, Stan, he's under control through, not under control, under contract through 27. So it's 5, 6. We have a Stan for 3 more years after this. 3 more years. Let's go, Glabes. Dude, how many times have we faced Dean Kremer in our lifetime? I want to see what his numbers are against us lifetime. And yo, we'll have to focus on some other ball going on tonight too, chat. You know I don't really care about my National League Baseball, but there's like some big playoff implicating series going down. I think maybe starting right now. Mets Braves, which is going to be huge. And yo, dude, I did not know this till they said it on the K Show today, and it is ridiculous. How the fuck does the new Atlanta Stadium, whatever it's called, is it SunTrust? Nice, that's getting down. Attaboy, Glabes. Good shit. That stadium was built in what, 2018? And it doesn't have a roof. That's crazy. And the reason it was being brought up is because there's like Atlanta's going to be getting at least some remnants of that hurricane coming through. But yeah. Good shit, Glabes. Let's go, chat. Guardians put in Bell too. Oh yeah, let me check on what Cleveland's doing. Cleveland's winning 3-0. So we got one dead. So chat, we gotta be keeping tabs on Cleveland because of the #1 seed. They're right behind us. I think a game behind us. That's just regarding our situation. Otherwise, baseball-wise, Mets, Braves, that's getting going. Twins, if they want to have any chance still, like they got to beat up on the Marlins. Mariners got to beat Houston if they want to stay alive. At least in terms of like the series. I mean, but still, like, they probably don't want to lose a game, obviously. And then the big one, Padres-Dodgers tonight. I'll be watching that shit, yo. That's going to be nuts. That's going to be nuts. Cubs up 6-1 on the Phillies. That does affect us if we actually will end up possibly the best record in all of baseball. Let's go, Cap.
Cooking up something special with X-Clad.
Let's see.
Against the Orioles. He also scored 97 runs, an OPS of 1.8.
So we're 92 and 64.
That's since 2007.
Dude, the Phillies are 93 and 64. So yo, it really is there for us to be the #1 seed in all of baseball, not just the AL.
Toward third. They get the force.
You're good, Cap. Oh, let's go. Thank God.
Hits against the fence in front of the Yankee dugout, so Judge.
That was an overreaction, to be honest. In part excitement because Judge is wearing his white cleats again. Which, yo, chat. I said I was going to start wearing some Liberty Green. What do we think? You see that? You see that little Liberty Green? Can you see it? It's navy with like very, like this is Liberty Green. You can't really see it. You see that Liberty Green? Can you see? Told you I wasn't bullshitting. New favorite color. Second favorite color, chat. I can have a new favorite color if I want to.
Wells had a big double in the final game in Oakland, but he has struggled of late. 2 hits.
What the fuck you mean, Ryan? What? Because I want to show you guys my new shoes? God damn. You know, back in the day, having friends used to mean something. Let's go, Wells. Now, I'm not worried about him in the slightest. But it would be nice to see Wells get going with a little power stroke over the next, power surge over the next 6 or so games. Where did you pick up the dog poop in the sneakers? Dude, are you just messing with me? Because, dude, Giannini, I think you're messing with me, but I kid you not. The reason why I'm starting to wear these as, like, everyday shoes now, like, I wore them for the first time to work today, is because these, the white ones, the other shoe is in the bathroom right now because it was in the toilet all night long because I fucking stepped on the slimiest, most disgusting, full piece of dog shit on the streets of Hoboken last night, and I had to turn my ass around. It was so bad because I was going to a store where there's a smoke show working, so you sure as hell know I wasn't showing up smelling like shit. And I think it's pretty much still on the shoe. So it's funny. It's funny you make that joke, Giannini, because that was a rough experience last night. Actually, I took a picture of it on my way home. Let's go, Wells. If you don't want to see this, you don't have to. This is what my shoe stepped in. I saw it again today, and I was like, that's my fucking shoe print. Dirty ass dog. Not even a dirty ass dog. Apologies. The dog's fun. The dog's doing what it's got to do. Dirty ass human leaving that shit just hanging around the street. Ugh. Let's go, Wells.
Still 2-2.
You know what I'm saying, chat?
What they're going to have to do, Coney. Obviously, they're starting pitching.
Danny, that's on your new pair. LMFAO seems. Wait, are you for real?
But also they're
Nah, you're busted. There ain't no shit on my shoe. But you did. Hey, Giannini, you got me. You got me. For real, Marcy. For real. I don't ask for much. Can we rewind to the shoe in the toilet part? Well, yeah, that was just because I. That works. That works. It was like I literally. This is like, you know what? You guys want to get some Dan Rourke life advice? If you ever step in dog shit, like I literally just like placed the shoe in the toilet, and it the main bulk of it did come off. Now I gotta go like in the crevices to get like the fine shit out. But no, I just rested in the toilet, so like the bottom part was like resting in the water, and it did get all like the main clumps of the crap off. All right, first inning scoreless, all good. Orioles ain't hitting Clark anyways. What's good, Jacob? Motherfuckers get evicted for not cleaning up at the pets where I live. Dude, I was thinking that, like, now in the moment I was like, man, if this motherfucker was here, I'd fucking kick their ass. But in reality, like, I would just want to like have an honest conversation with him, bro, because like, I wonder what the actual process of that is. And I'm not just saying morally, because, you know, we can go to the shopping cart theory where they're like, it's a true test of how good of a person you are. But that theory is now flawed because you know of it and you know how bad of a look it is, and that common courtesy just from like a, you know, outsider's perspective, if they see you not put your shopping cart back, like you're going to think in your head like, oh, that person probably thinks I'm a piece of shit. So relating this to the dog thing, one, you're just a fucking dickhead for not picking it up because now I almost considered throwing those shoes out last night. Like I kid you not, like the whole shoe was embedded in dog crap. But anyways, so for that reason, you're a dick. But also, yo, like, I can't imagine being in public. This is kind of a busy street. My dog taking a dump and, like, just moving on about my day. From the standpoint of, like, dude, people definitely see that, and you look like an asshole. You know? So, I don't get it for numerous reasons. Aggressively wipes it on grass. Dude, I've stepped in Nelson's dog crap so much, or Nelson's dog's crap so much. But let's get off the dog crap topic. I'm sure some people aren't thrilled about this. Might even be eating dinner while they are accompanied by a Yankees Avenue live stream. But all right, Clark, 1, 2, 3 first looked really good. 2 strikeouts, and we got Kauser, Westberg, and O'Hearn coming up. Ooh, I want to pull this graph up. Now I'm going to ask you guys. I'll give you my answer. Afterwards, but I want to hear what you guys think first. This is a graph, and it's actually a pretty cool graph. It shows, well, Well, you'll see it.
0-0. Leadoff single by Gleyber.
No, not that, motherfucker.
The only hit. Here's Colton Cowser.
Yo, chat. Which month is the best of the year, sports-wise? I have my answer. I'm not going to give it till you guys give yours. But, damn, I do need a fucking haircut, dog. Damn. To me, the answer is, like, very clear, to be honest, about what the best month is for sports. But it also depends, like, you know, what else tickles your fancy. I'm not too much of, like, an NHL guy. NBA, casually. When does the NHL start?
And this is the rookie race. You see Heels numbers, Austin Wells.
Oh, very end of October. Oh, dude. All right, I'll give my answer in 10 seconds, chat.
And that's courtesy of Baseball Reference.
It's October. It is easily October. You have football, first of all, which I think October is a fantastic month for football. I mean, obviously, September's kickoff, but, like, with the Jets at least being in it, yo, like, the weather, everything, fall, like, it just works. Playoff baseball. You kidding me? And you have both the NBA and the NHL starting, which, not that big a deal for me, but nice, Clark. Attaboy. The Cowser? Yeah, word. I have, like, slight just beef towards Cowser because him and Wells are competing for Rookie of the Year. But yeah, playoff baseball, and that's the main thing. Football in its prime, peak fall weather, and then if you're an NBA fan and an NHL guy too, like, dude, what better month is there than October for sports? Yeah, all right, word. It sounds like we're all on the same page. Hey, dude, I had somebody, my one boy, the other day, because this has been like my conversation starter last week, so I think it's like a cool-ass graph, honestly, to look at. What did he say? I think he may have said April. Which, what would April be? What happens in April? Oh, I think I know why. Is April NHL playoffs? He's a big NHL fan. Which, if you were like a diehard hockey fan and baseball fan, like, that could be a pretty awesome time. Playoff hockey starts in the beginning of the regular season. But yeah, no, I think it's pretty clear. And I'm gonna get rid of the graph in 5 seconds if you want to take your last look at it. October is the fucking month, dude. And it's coming up. Fall's here. I think, yeah, what? Yesterday was the first day of fall, chat?
Yeah, that's amazing. And that's
all right, so what we had? We had
people draft kids knowing that it's
one out single.
All
right, no more yapping, bro. I'm getting distracted. I didn't even see that single.
1-0 on Ryan O'Hearn.
College. You know what more? College baseball is awesome for me, at least 2 times in the year. It's when it first gets going, because they have their schedule is like real baseball when spring training is like just getting going, I think, right? Like, they start going in February. So that's awesome. And then the next time and really only time I watch college baseball is the College Baseball World Series, which that shit is sick. October is the best month of the year. I'm with you, SP. I'm with you. And even, dude, you'd definitely find, I feel like, the majority of people in, like, in places that have seasons. So we'll just say, like, in the U.S., and I know not every part of the U.S. has defined seasons weather-wise, but I feel like, sports aside, most Americans would say, like, October is, like, the best month of the year.
Postseason, can move to the bullpen, be a multi-inning weapon.
I will just, I mean, honestly, I like most months, like, besides,
presents options for Aaron Boone.
really, besides just, like, January and February, I'm pretty much good.
Is that going to be fair? Yes,
Yeah.
it is, and it bounces into
All
the
right.
seats for a double. Yankees catch
All right.
a break.
Second and third, one out.
Holds Westburg up at third.
Here's sets up. All good, all good. Let's go, Clark. Yeah, no, September through December, honestly, is fantastic. This whole time period.
And now Clark Schmidt's going to have to work.
All right, let's go, Clark.
To try to either minimize the damage or get out of this inning. That'll be a broken bat, but died a hero.
Yeah. I mean, sack fly, honestly, I have no problem with. I just, no big innings.
Yeah.
Let's go, Clark.
You try to steer him.
Try to steer it, yes.
It doesn't always work, but you try.
Carlton Fisk, 1975.
Here's Kerstad. Yankees play the infield back except at third, so they'll give up a run, 1-0. Grounded to second.
All right.
One will score.
That's fine.
Second out is made.
Just get the next out, and honestly, that is not the end of the world. Gonna win. You had to score 1 run anyways, right, chat? Right, chat? Damn, women's college softball is pretty sweet. That too, John. I'll watch the World Series on that. Like, I'll watch the, yeah, it's just called the World Series, right? Yeah. You know who gets big into women's college softball? Jimmy. John Boy. He's made a few breakdowns on that. All right, let's go, Clark. 1 run's all good. Get out of it here.
And a strike. In 10 games, the Orioles have beaten the Yankees in 6 of them. These are the final 3 games of the regular season.
And we got Stanton, Jazz, and Rizzo due up in the bottom of the second. Let's go, Clark.
Now, it shows what's on the line for the Yankees. The Orioles can clinch a postseason berth with a win and a loss by either the...
Damn, bro. Baltimore hasn't even clinched a postseason berth yet. I guess I knew that, but... Huh.
Scoreboard watching everywhere around the country.
Oh, my goodness.
Tigers won again today. Beat Tampa Bay 2-1. That's an incredible story.
It just is. There's just no two ways about it. They traded their best
Yo,
pitcher.
honestly, like, going back to what I said before about the
To the Dodgers, and they get their shortstop back. And
playoff
Schmidt,
picture,
former Yankee first-round pick.
I'll just pop it back up here real quick.
Well,
Yes, he's played exceptionally well, taking over.
Not only from, like, a momentum and, like, a team standpoint, at this rate, I'd rather face the Orioles in the ALDS than,
Let the kids play. And the kids can play a little bit.
Yeah, we
than
saw
Detroit just because how hot they are.
during the time
But also,
we saw
yo,
them play.
dude, if I see Detroit in an ALDS against the Yankees or
Had to pull the trigger.
any playoff series, bro, little 11-year-old me is going to be having some PTSD. They were my OG Astros, the Detroit Tigers, bro, which for those who remember, 2011 ALDS, we played them, got bounced. 2012 ALCS, got swept.
road and on. So the Tigers did beat the Rays 2-1.
I was
They were
not.
12-3 runs.
And that's, of course, when I first started getting into baseball, so...
So when all the pressure was released when they
When I was like coming up as a fan, everyone was like, "Oh, the Red Sox, you know, arch rival." To me, yo, it was the goddamn Detroit Tigers. I could not stand the Tigers.
And the Dodgers
By the way.
would be thrilled they got Flaherty. He might be their game 1 starter.
Yes.
They've suffered an amazing amount of injuries to their starting pitchers.
Yo, facts. The Orioles fall off is insane. It's really, really crazy because they should not be this bad, and it's over a very sustained period now, like going on 3 months. I don't have the exact numbers, but yo, I think it was since like July 5th. This is like 2 weeks ago. Since July 5th, they were like right around 500. They're definitely under 500 now because they've only played worse over the last couple weeks. But all right, work. Okay, 1-run scores. 1-run scores. But
2 hits and 1 man left.
no further trouble. That's all good. That's all good. But yeah, so Stanton, Jazz, Rizzo, due up. And dude, that's another one of the downsides with Verdugo being in the lineup. I mean, obviously I want Jason in. That's the main thing. He should be playing over Verdugo. But when you have Verdugo in, you have Rizzo batting 7th. I mean, goddamn. You know? So, don't love it. Don't love it. But hey, let's tie this up. Let's tie this up. Oh, am I too big? Hey, yo, chat, question. Which I did not think I'd be asking this at any point this year with the way it started for him. And I still don't think it's going to happen. But forget predictions. I want to know, like, your opinion, like, what you would want. Would you be down to bring Gleyber Torres back on... Let's just say it is a 1-year deal. Which I think, honestly, still has almost 0 chance of happening. And especially a multi-year deal has no chance of happening. The only way I could see it is... if Gleyber loves being a Yankee so much that he's willing to take a 1-year deal. Because at this point, he's probably going to get an offer for multiple years unless he wants to just do the one to reestablish his value. But anyways, forget all that. Would you be down to bring Gleyber Torres back? Despite, you know, where we were at with them, some more than others, but I was even on that boat myself, kind of just being good off him and not being down to lose a playoff game with Gleyber Torres at second base, which the defense still isn't amazing, but whatever. You guys down to bring him back? Are you down to bring him back? Let me know.
Was submitted by Lori. The Yankees women's fantasy camp.
Women's shoes. What's that from?
That whole group is watching the game right now. Use the hashtag Toyota Bootstrap Prime. Mention yes in pictures you post.
Oh wait, I got to
Social media to reflect your
update the
love.
box score. Sorry.
Bombers, we might spotlight you in a future game. Giancarlo Stanton
Let's go, Stan.
will stride to the plate and lead off the bottom.
Stanton's starting to look good too.
Series against
4 for 10 in Oakland with just the 1 through and homer, right? Which was a fucking bomb.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Where's it well? I was doing the game when it was Roberto Clemente Day, and Judge and Stanton both had 21s on. I said, 21 has never been that big. I mean, it's just screaming at the seams when these guys put it on.
0-1 on Stanton.
Let's go, chat.
Chisholm and Rizzo here in the second. Orioles lead 1-0.
778 OPS with 6 games left to go, including this one. And he won't play all those. He'll probably play at most 5 of the 6, probably 4 of the 6. 30 home runs, unless he goes on a run, which he could. Probably not going to happen, but assuming he doesn't go 0 for the next little while to drag down the OPS, it's kind of official now. Giancarlo Stanton had, circumstances considered, expectations considered, an incredible bounce back season. 117 WRC plus. Again, OPS at 778. So as long as it just stays right around there. Because when he was struggling, I was getting a little bit nervous. Like, man, if he goes into one of them, like, down strikes there. But if he goes into one of them Stanton cold spells, I wouldn't be nervous about it per se. Because the second he picks it up, it's like that hottest hitter in baseball. But I was like, oh man, bro, I hope he doesn't go into like a 2-week spell that tanks his season, like at his OPS down to like a 750, which wouldn't be awful, but if he finishes 770 plus and ideally even higher, like in the 780s, I don't think he's winning comeback player of the year anymore. I think he's gonna go to another Yankee. I think it's actually gonna be Carlos Rodon. Fly ball center field. Nah, too dead. Where's Mullins hitting? He's been ass. He's been ass for a while. He's at 9th. He's due up actually in the 3rd. Too dead. Yeah, I might have to get some fucking dinner soon, yo. Getting hungry. I would DH Dominguez over Stan. I disagree, Travis. I disagree. Dan, did you watch Jazz's playoff clinch post-game live stream? I saw you in the one day before. The one he was live. Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah, Moon Mist. Hell yeah. You know what cracked me up with the playoff clinching stream though? Not stream. Oh yeah. No, the playoff clinching celebration. If you were watching the Yes post game, Jack Curry and then like try to give it the vibe. They were like, obviously the Yankees have much more. They have much bigger plans, so this will be a more subdued celebration. And it's like as he's saying that, there's just like an overlay of like Jazz shotgunning 3 fucking beers, like Rizzo basically doing like a slip and slide in the fucking clubhouse. I'm not gonna lie, yo. Like in my ideal world, that's a little toast of the champagne, and then you clinch the East, then you go fucking nuts, which I'm sure they still will. But hey, there's certain things that like I don't even really bother complaining about anymore. It's like, oh, you're no fun. You must be fun at parties. It's like fucking player like bat flips down 13-0. You say, oh, that's a little odd. Oh, you must be real fun to be around. To that I say, fuck you, mother. Kidding. I do say that though to back-to-back scoreless innings. All good though. I can't even pretend to be upset. Chat, we're gonna be just fine. Kate talking over Boone really ticked me off. I didn't even notice. Honestly, the commentating, that's the one thing with doing these streams. I miss so much of what's actually said in the broadcast because I'm yapping myself. I didn't catch that. Talking over Boone. Like over a hot mic or something, or something else? They did well losing 3-2 the next day, a little hungover. Did they lose that game? You know what, though? Speaking of Jazz, he went deep, and he was probably the most hungover one. The playoff celebration. Oh, yeah. Happens. No, I get what you're saying, though. Yeah. Those speeches are pretty typical, though, This is going to be a boring night, trying to catch up and not being able to. As in, I would relax a little bit, bro. It's only 2 innings. Dan, you plan on streaming every game in the wildcard series that will lead into ours? Definitely not, like, planning on it, Miles, but if you're saying, am I going to stream playoff games that aren't the Yankees? I'll say this now, no, but it has, like, entered my mind that will be kind of cool. But I don't want to say I'm doing it. It might be one of those things where it's like if I'm fucking bullshit and chilling. I'm watching the games anyways. I wouldn't be shocked if, like, now I know myself, I'm not going to be doing every single game. But if it were like, say wild card game 3. You like Jazz? Wild card game 3. Goddamn, let me pull this postseason picture back. We're going to be looking at this a lot throughout the night, chat. Yeah, like Game 3 of the wildcard series between Detroit and Baltimore. That'd be pretty sick to do a watch party for, yeah. And then same deal, like, say we're waiting for our ALCS opponent. It's like Game 5 between Cleveland and Houston. I mean, that'd be fucking sick. And again, you guys know, I'm rooting for Houston hard in the DS, rooting hard for Houston in the wild card and the DS. So I get the rematch of a lifetime. What's good, Matt? Dan's growing out the mullet. Dude, honestly, yo, I mean, yeah, but like in the length, if that's what you're referring to, is more so like the length and like the way it's like shaped. That is the style of haircut I like. It's gotten way too out of control. And I made the mistake of, last week I did get a haircut, but you guys know how I hate the way my hair looks right after I get a cut. And it's not just how people say like, oh, first day's rough. Nah, like the first 2 weeks for me, like I can't leave the house. That's how bad it looks. So I was like, yo, I don't want nothing crazy. Like just trim me up like, you know, as the people who get fade say, they're like, hey, clean me up a little bit, G, that kind of thing. That's basically what I said to this lady. Nice lady named Danielle. But yo, like I might as well have just like asked her to fucking pull off one hair and call it a day. I need another one. I think I'll probably before playoffs. So let's go, Clark. Hair's looking a little bit mangy. Not gonna lie. I appreciate you, man. Dan, what are your plans for off-season content? We'll figure it out as we get closer. But we'll be streaming. It probably will just be like live streams, to be honest. In a similar fashion to, it'll probably kind of just be like a podcast in a way. Like the same way we do pre-games when we come on here. It'll probably be like that.
Imagine the number of professional pitchers that have had, even everyday players, Tommy John surgery.
Let's go, Clark.
When they did it on time, it was totally experimental. They said, we don't know if this is going to work. This is every chance you have to pitch.
Supposedly, I don't even know if this is true, but supposedly it is true that when he went in, he told the doctor, give me a Koufax fastball. When he woke up, he said, I didn't mean his wife. I meant
how much you offering Soto? I think Soto's deal is going to be...
Never a hard thrower, good sinker, breaking ball, but a better career after the surgery, right?
And threw harder after the surgery.
I'll shy away from my initial prediction, but not by much. I originally had, I think, 620 over 13 years.
He's been much better offensively since the All-Star break. He struggled in the first
620 might be high. I feel like he still gets 600 though, bro. Like really, attaboy, Clark. What's that? 4Ks now? 3Ks? Yeah, 4Ks. Good shit.
Look at this. How many swing and misses Clark Schmidt gets, and it's because on the monitor it looks like how can you miss that?
Like 600 over 13. That'd be 46 mil a year.
He's got a lot of different ways he can go about getting hitters.
And I was no problem with the years because 13 takes him to 39.
The same in a sequence.
Exactly right. Great shot of that spin on that cutter there.
You know?
He's really mastered not overthrowing.
What up, Skyler?
Making it break too much. It really is truly effective.
Yeah, we do. Yep.
Deceptively speaking, and that tight little movement at the end.
Yo, Sterling's calling the game. That's right. Yo, should we throw on Sterling real quick, Chat? Can I throw on Sterling real quick?
Yeah, I agree, Coney. I think when you want it to break...
Oh, yo, let's tune into this real quick.
It becomes a little slow.
Great broadcaster. Voice of the field.
Yo.
Forever.
Fuck yes.
His name was Al McCoy. And
this is nice.
For years. Pitch cut on him.
Oh, baby, it's kind of synced up, chat. We might have to do this. We might have to do this for a little bit, yo.
You have to celebrate that, right?
Yep.
I thought he would get 15 years, 550 mil. Yeah. Dude, it kind of still surprised me. Like, every prediction is still in the 500. Maybe I was overshooting it. But I'm kind of going to die on that hill, bro. At least it's starting with a 6. Ground ball right side. Damn, it's so good to hear John back, especially with Susan. And yo, this is it. He's doing the rest of the regular season games, then obviously all of them in the playoffs.
You know, one good thing about Bernie.
Oh, my hair looks ridiculous.
Many good things about Bernie. Look to my right, which is Spanish radio. And there he is.
Me too, Morgan. I remembered it before. And then when it slipped my mind and somebody mentioned it in here. Dan, you think Rizzo gets a minor league contract in the offseason or major?
He's got a couple of...
He'll get an MLB deal somewhere. He says he wants to retire a Yankee, though, and I just don't see that happens unless they decline his option, pay the buyout, which is $6 million, and then bring him back for like, I don't know, an extra 5 maybe. So it's like a 1-year, $10 or $11 million deal. But he'll get an MLB deal somewhere if he wants to keep playing.
Pretty good. And then there's another career, a great career in music. something he loves.
Yeah.
Playing his guitar. His guitar. Here's the 0-1
talking about Bernie?
to Rutschman. Pop fouled away. But you know this. That guitar was on every Yankee trip.
Absolutely. It's in the corner, and then he'd have the headphones on, so he wouldn't bother anybody, because that was Bernie. 2 operators, if I remember correctly. The Philharmonic knocked me out. Everybody heard that. He said it knocked him.
Chat, we might just listen to this the rest of the game. You guys down with that?
Bernie Williams.
You down to do a little Sterling the rest of the night?
Philharmonic.
Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Pretty heavy. Here's the 0-2. It's in the dirt. And the count 1-2 on Rutschman.
The Philharmonic does concerts at different parks around the boroughs during the summer, and they asked Bernie if he'd play with them next year. So he's...
Gotta say yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, he did.
1-2 coming to Rutschman, who struck out his first time. 1-0 Baltimore. We're on the top of the third.
I found it.
Pitch, grounded foul at home plate.
Bet, yo, word. Sounds like you guys are down to... We'll just keep rolling with Sterling the rest of the night. Hell yeah. I'm using your audio, my video. It synced pretty well. Hell yeah, let's go, XO. Hell yeah. You know what's nice with this? I was talking to BBD about this. The radio feed on MLB TV, when you would use the radio option,
Their top pitches.
that would not be properly synced, but this is.
The 1-2
So, yeah, let's roll it.
is hit high in the air.
Fly ball center field. All right, word.
Judge walks on over to make the catch.
Sports league for Clark. I'm going to go...
End of 2.5. 1-0 Baltimore on WFAN Yankees radio. Out of the G4 by E. Lennon.
BRB chat.
Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in New York City's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a New York City area Verizon store.
Much as I love to be, I'm the furthest thing from being a car guy. I feel like every time I take my car to the shop, be it a routine maintenance or repair, I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. That is, until I went to Meineke. See, Meineke is doing car care right. Meineke is total car care. Engines, brakes, tires, even oil changes. Meineke Car Care is your locally, independently owned, one-stop shop for total car care. Visit Meineke.com for a location near you. That's Meineke.com to schedule your appointment today. Trust your key to Meineke, doing car care right.
An orthopedic surgeon can replace a damaged joint, but they can't replace time. For you, or for the person who has to drive you around. That's why you need a surgeon who's close to home. At RWJ Barnabas Health, we have the specialized care you need to get moving again. Do it right. Here. Visit rwjbh.org/ortho. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Oh, perfect time. Oh, where we get the radio commercials too. No, that's not a good thing, actually, chat. I swear to God, bro, if Cars for Kids came on while I was gone, obviously, if it did, then at least it was when I was gone, but we will be muting that every single time, because that is a disgraceful company, and more importantly, a disgraceful jingle. Fun fact of the day, Rich Gossige's 300th save was the same game Nolan Reiner's 300th win. That's cool. I'm watching the game on Yes, bro. I technically am too, Tyler. We're using the John Sterling feed. Then Judge or Ohtani, I don't think 50-50 is that impressive, honestly. Oh, dude, Judge 100%. Judge has had 2 seasons that are better than what Ohtani's doing this year. And, dude, he's not even in the top 5 in WAR. I mean, listen, it's worthy of acknowledgement, the 50-50, no doubt about it. But for anybody that thinks that all of a sudden puts him on the level of the season that Judge had in 2022 or that Judge had is having this year, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's not comparable. I mean, you can look at, first of all, just what they provided offensively from a production standpoint. Look at WRC+. The gap between Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani, which is 35 right now. Judge is at 217. Ohtani's at whatever the math is, like 190 something. Anyways, the gap between Judge and Ohtani in WRC+ is the same as Ohtani and Pete Alonso. So there's that for you. Also, you can look at total bases. Now, first of all, total bases, insanely flawed stat that I wasn't even aware of until yesterday, yeah. That it doesn't include walks. But anyways, go look at Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani's total bases. Now you'll see Ohtani's beating him by I think about 10. Why is this important? Because total bases does not include walks. So when you factor in everything Judge does in effort to create runs, whether it's hitting home runs, extra base hits, legitimate singles instead of walks, or walks, he gets on base more than Ohtani, he slugs more than Ohtani, and when properly calculated and not the way it actually is, total bases, he does just about everything better than Ohtani, except steal. And, dude, Nelson, if you're in here, made a great point the other day. You know shit's fucked when fucking 33 or whatever he is now, Jose Ramirez is stealing 40 bases. And it cracked me up MLB's post the other day with Ohtani when they're like, wow, his previous stolen base high was 26. It's like, I wonder why, bro. I wonder why. It's almost like you implemented rules to dramatically increase the amount of stolen bases that are attempted and successfully taken. So there you go. You got what you asked for, yo. But like, let's not pretend that the number's not heavily skewed. And if it weren't, bro, that's a side note. It could be fucking when stolen bases are at their hardest. It does not make a difference. Ohtani's 50-50 season does not compare to Judge's 1.15 OPS season while playing center field. I'm not even going to fault Ohtani too much for DH. Both be down on strikes. The only time I did that was technically when I mentioned him not being top 5 in WAR. That is only because he, and maybe he is top 5 in WAR, actually. Not B WAR. I don't think he is. No, B WAR he's not. F WAR he is. I think F WAR he's 3. But it's not comparable, and it's being compared. So it does bother me, yo. And that's why I had to clarify my tweet the other day that I was being a hater on Shohei Ohtani. And somebody made a good point that I want to piggyback on. That is how I feel. It's not so much Ohtani for this reason. I do hate Shohei Ohtani. I'll explain why that is. But in terms of this, it's because of the fans. It's because of Major League Baseball. It's because of all the promo surrounding, which you should do. But it's getting crazy. And I'm not talking about the insane barrage of posts they had the night of, but and forget all the social media. The way people are talking about it, I'm sorry, bro. Like fucking Buster Olney said this. And I think Joe Davis, the commentator, who had a great call. I don't love Joe Davis, but he had a great call on Ohtani's thing. Joe Davis, Buster Olney, they're calling it the greatest day in baseball history. Like that chat, that doesn't compute in my brain. That literally does not compute in my brain how that could come out of somebody's mouth. Even if stolen bases weren't incredibly, like, even if they weren't so much more achievable the way they are now, to be honest, like a very useless stat compared to the way it's talked about. Even if that wasn't the case, bro, it's nowhere near the greatest day in baseball. I don't know, it just drives me fucking crazy. It drives me crazy. Getting shut up by Dean Kremer is insane, or is crazy. No, I think it's happened to us a lot. I mean, Danny went 6 for 6. That's why I was saying, no. The night of shit, I don't... That's why I clarified the night of, I don't mind as much. They went nuts the night of, that's fine. But the dude's getting a fucking graphic every time he goes deep now. I mean, give me a break. He ain't chasing some home run record. Now, as for why I hate Shohei, I mean, dude, I'm saying this to the people that are like hating on Yankee fans for not understanding why they have some dislike towards him. It's pretty obvious, bro. We thought the dude was coming to us. We were the favorite to sign him back in 2017, and said, "Fuck no, I'm going to LA." So ever since then, it's dope. I had a Shohei Ohtani fan page. Nice, Claves. Another hit, 2 for 2. That was a legitimate one too. Rock hard single. I had a Shohei Ohtani fan page, chat. I was so ready for this shit. Didn't want to come here. So, like, dude, that's a natural... Like, I take no issue in myself using that as a reason to not like him. And then the 50-50 stuff is more so from the fans and, like, the media side of things.
And the fact he's hitting so well, you know, he's got Soto.
Let's go, Glapes.
You know he's going to see strikes, and then Judge. It's really helped the Yanks. The pitch to Soto, breaking the ball low inside.
Dude, this just feels so right with Sterling.
But I think of Torres as a really good hitter with power.
Fuck Shohei, bro.
And so until the last month or so, he had a very disappointing year. Here's a 1-0.
I'll give him one thing. He is great for baseball.
Hearn steps on the bag, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left.
All right, chat. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This game does fucking suck so far. I'm with you. But it's only 3 innings. Hey, yo, let's check out what's going on around the league, huh? Shall we? Let's see here. Alrighty. Okay. Reds are on the board. Cleveland's beating Cincinnati 3-1. Why is that important? Again, just because we want to get the number 1 seed in the AL, which we currently do have by, I think, about a game. Let me check exactly. So Cleveland is... Oh, we actually have it by a couple games. Excuse me. We're 92-64, as we know, and Cleveland is 90-67. So if my math is correct, at least as of this minute, that is a 2.5 game lead, I want to say. We're 92-64. Cleveland's 90-67. I think it's a 2.5 game lead. Anyways, we want Cleveland to lose, but right now they're winning. Not the end of the world, but we can't be, going on a stinker of this next week ourselves. Chicago's beating the Phillies 6-2, which we're also in contention for best record in baseball, which the Phillies right now have, along with the Dodgers are like right there with them. So they're losing. Mets Braves scoreless into the third. That's a badass game. And then Padres Dodgers tonight. It's gonna be sick. Dan, you think we take a W? Luna, you know my answer. I always think we take a W. So yes. And no, we're down by it is a 2.5 game lead. Thanks, guys. We're down by 1. Soto's average has slowly plummeted from 320 to 285. That was quite quick, actually, like with Soto's average. But that was mostly from, I feel like, earlier on. His last week, if I am remembering correctly, was a little bit better. But yeah, no, he had that really bad stretch, which you could say he's definitely still in. So yeah, okay, the last 7 games, Soto's hitting 333, 520 on base, 667 slow. So the last 7 games, Soto's on fire. But yeah, his last 30 hitting 219, and that's including that last 7 games. So before that, he was in a pretty extended slump, which hopefully he's not still currently in. Again, the last week has been good, but when it's that small of a sample size for, a hot streak, one bad game can put you right back into it. But it's Juan Soto, so we're all good. But yeah, I'm glad he had 40 bombs, though. Wells slumping, yeah. Wells, too, obviously, I'm not going to say I'm, worried about really at all. But he's somebody you would want to see, run into a couple homers for the playoffs. Whereas, Soto, this is extreme, but just to make a point, he could go 0 for whatever the rest of the way, and you want Soto, you don't really worry about him. Wells, it would be nice to, yeah. And he still had hits and runners to score position, had that 2-run double the other day. I feel like he did something else. He still had a couple, throughout his slump, he still had some decent hits. But yeah, no, it'd be nice to have him do something. Or, for that matter, anybody in the Yankees offense tonight, chat. Glaber needs to say hot facts, Christian. Oh, my God. I mean, that's a real game changer with this team, along with many other factors. And that's just the way it is going to the playoffs. There's so many little things that can happen that really are big things, like a guy getting hot or a reliever that you didn't think anything of. All of a sudden, for all you know, is going to be closing games out for you in October. Or, it's a lot of things that can get you excited for the playoffs. And Glaber playing the way he has been over the last month is probably number 1. Probably number 1 of things to be. Why, if you were feeling shitty about this team, you feel much better. Much better. Damn, bro. Home run leader since 2022 in the AL. Santander's second with 102. And Judge's first with 154. That's just fucking nuts.
Now Cleveland is winning. They are leading Cincinnati 3-1. They're in the bottom of the 5th. They're in
Sterling looking classy as ever. Did they show him? Morgan? How are you listening to Sterling? I'm on MLB TV, Gavin, and they have a. I'm not sure if you're watching or not on MLB TV, but if you go to settings, that little pin button to the left of settings, you can change the audio options to WFAN, which is pretty sick. Fly ball center field. That ain't trouble, is it? Dude, I fucking love the white cleats on Judge, which they actually look a little more of a, like a beige color almost. But, dude, white cleats at home. This goes for anybody. White cleats at home, in pinstripes, obviously, with high socks. Oh my God. Low pants, too. I mean, white socks with low pants. Or, excuse me, white cleats with low pants and pinstripes looks good, but I think I posted it on my Instagram last year. I had the picture somewhere.
Cubs are leading Philadelphia 6-2. Bottom of the fourth. Bryce Harper, however, has his 30th home run, two-run shot in the first, or solo shot in the first, excuse me. 4-2. Milwaukee's leading Pittsburgh. They're in the bottom of the fifth in Pittsburgh. Tobias Smiler against Bailey Falter.
There's a breaking ball strike to Westburg going 2.
All right, Mets in Atlanta are scoreless. In the third, in Atlanta.
Oh, goddamn, I don't have the picture. Oh, there we go. Posted on Instagram last year. Like, look at how fucking... can you see that? Look at how fucking sick that looks, bro. The white cleats with the high socks at home. What's good, chat? 0-2 count on Westburg. Yanks down by 1. Oh, shit, the scoreboard. Thank you.
But if they win tonight, well, I got Chris Sale pitching tomorrow.
We caught that relatively early. Thanks, bro. Quit fanboying. Fuck you, Noah. I can do what I want. It's America, isn't it? What fucking country in? What happened with Jackson Holiday? Yo, that's another thing. Oh, I don't know if he's just getting the day off or not, but dude, remember there was all that talk when he got called back up at the second time? Like, his first week was really good. He hit, like, what? He went, like, a homer barrage and, like, that grand slam. Was balling out. There's all that talk, like, he struggled, went down, and then came back, and he's going to be the player we all thought he was going to be. And he still very, could end up doing that, but he's been, like, just as bad as the first time. Overall. So, dude, things have not gone well for Baltimore, man. And part of that is, like, shitty luck. I mean, dude, if I was an Orioles fan, like, I would be fucking tweaking around the fact that, and this isn't me talking shit, it's just, like, what's going on? Like, Adley Rushman being a 715 OPS. Nice, Clark. What's that, 5 Ks now? Nice. That's something I'd be like, God damn, bro. Like, that can't really happen, bro. But, and also, Gunnar and August and shit slumping. But the Orioles could have done way better at the trade deadline. Way better. They should have traded one of the blue chips, dude. And I'm saying one of, like, the real blue chips. And that includes Jackson Holiday, man. I mean, and the Tigers are obviously, like, in it right now, and they're pumped they didn't trade Skubal. And there probably was no real deals on the table that were that crazy, or else I think they would have done it with the way it sounded going in to the deadline. But anyways, the Orioles should have fucking traded Jackson Holiday for Skubal. And had a legitimate deadline. They had an awful deadline. I mean, they picked up, like, Eloy Jimenez, who got sent down today. They got, I forgot his name last time, too. What, Trevor Rogers from the Marlins? He got sent down. I think he's back up now, but he's ass. The one good move they made, they got Zach Eflin. And Eflin's good. He's been really good for them. I know we didn't have a great deadline either, but, hey, it's working out better for us right now. And Jazz is pretty damn good, so I don't know. Trust me, I ain't upset that Baltimore didn't have a good deadline, but I remember saying at the time, kind of made me feel a little bit better because they had I thought we had a mediocre deadline, which at the time we definitely did, and in parts we certainly did still. So did Baltimore. Dan, you see, yeah, I was just saying that, Devontae. Nuts. Dan, I want to trade Verdugo for Beckett. Well, Derek, he's about to be out of here. Free agent at the end of the year, so. Let's go, Clark. Excited for the Paul. Me too, Moomis. Me too. I'm pumped about that. Yeah, we were saying it before, but if you guys didn't hear, Paul Skeens is making another start, which will be at Yankee Stadium. So that's awesome. At first, we all thought, like, he'd be shut down by now, but Connor Norby, the ex-Orioles, been going off in Miami. Yo, you know what's been kind of why can't you watch the game? Bro, I got it right here. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. I got it all under control. I do have a big issue with yapping, if that's what you're saying, though. Fuck, God damn you. You just made me lose my fucking train of thought, Matt. Let me find the comment. Oh, you know what's been, speaking of guys on another team, like, going off? It is kind of bugging me how all of a sudden Trey Sweeney is being talked about as like a legitimate future piece with the Tigers. I mean, he hasn't been anything crazy. 712 OPS, but he's a lefty shortstop. Huck.
Baltimore takes a 2-0 lead.
That sucks.
You know, they always say 2-out hits win you games. That's a good example.
And
By the way,
We're gonna have a fucking bullshit ass game today, Chad. Who knows? I don't know. But and I have no problem with Trey Sweeney panning out. It's just that we got him for Victor Gonzalez.
And I don't blame him. I mean, the hole is wide open. He swung a little inside out and hit a ground ball to short. So, just a ground ball. Well, we've made our point. Here is Jerstad. Eston Jerstad, a left-hand hitter, and he fouls it back, strike one.
Ah, what up, D? Dude, the $5 super chat says, "What the F is up? Hope you're well. Let's be AL East champs tonight." Hopefully, D. That's the plan. That is the freaking plan, and thanks, D. You're the best. Yeah. So far, not great.
They would have the best record in the American League. And
I mean, Clark's fine. 2 runs in 4 innings is not a bad start so far. But offense got to get going. Which, speaking of, who do we got due up, chat?
Now, Kerstad has only been up 35 games. He was up when
Judge Wells Stanton.
Here
Let's get a run.
and stayed down because
Told you guys. AZ, what does that mean, dog? What does that mean? You told us it was going to be a boring night. You know how many times, like, so with that logic, anytime they're down 1-0 in the first 2 innings, you could technically say that. Because that's the information you base your opinion on. And I'm not trying to like roast here, bro. This is the kind of thing people do, and it cracks me up. It's like, are you celebrating being right that in the second inning you said, like, it's going to be a boring night? Like, the Yankees are going to lose? All right, word. Inning over, so that's good. You know what I'm saying, bro? AZ? Like, we have no idea that it's going to be a boring night. For all we know, I mean, so far it's been boring, but for all we know, yo, like, Giancarlo Stanton's about to hit a 450-foot piss missile, you know what I'm saying? Dan, I'm kind of pumped for Dodgers-Padres. I'm rooting on the Dodgers' downfall. Oh, me too, bro. Me too. Like, this is all has to do with being an Ohtani hater. Not all of it, but in part. Like, I want to see the Dodgers choke, bounce in the NLDS. I want to see Ohtani go fucking, like, over. And, yo, that's, like, it's sports, dog. Like, it's sports hate. It doesn't have to be even, like, just... And I'm not saying this to you guys. I'm fucking... What's the word they say? Projecting. Or not projecting. Yeah, I think it's projecting. But I see it on Twitter all the time. It drives me fucking nuts. It's like the tweet... I didn't see it in any of this instance. But, like, when I clarified the other day, like, this is me hating on Shohei when I posted the 2 screenshots of Judge and Ohtani's stats with no caption. And I had to clarify, like, by the way, I'm not saying, like, oh, this is great for baseball. I'm hating on Shohei, saying they're not comparable. But anyways. And then people will be like, oh, how could you hate Shohei? Like, it's so weird. Like, people are so weird. How can I hate a guy that's so good? It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. It's sports, dog. Like, it doesn't have to be explained. My hate for Shohei Ohtani does not mean I'm going to, like, write him fucking death threats, dog. You know what I'm saying? Now, there are people that do that, but, like, dude, you deal with them in their own individual case. Somebody having, you know, I won't say even joking hatred, but it is, because it's by default joking, because it's sports. You know what I'm saying? It just drives me fucking crazy. You know? The fucking white knights of baseball Twitter. Yeah. But yeah, no, Dodgers, I'm with you, bro. I'm rooting on their downfall. Which I never used to do, but now I kind of am. We should have had Jason in the lineup today. I don't understand why Holmes is likely to be in the postseason. No, D, I disagree. Now I understand on the surface why you'd think so on Clay, but think about it. It's really between him or Mark Leiter for a roster spot. And say what you will about Clay, but we've definitely seen one succeed way more as a Yankee. Smaller sample size for Leiter, of course, but give me that, D. If it's between Clay and Leiter, who you going with? For me, it's Clay. But all right, yo. Yeah, yo, let's hear Sterling call a fucking... Let's hear Sterling call a Judge homer. Dan, Twins are trash. Yeah, what are they doing? They really are, man. No offense to my guy Trevor Plouffe, but... Yeah, they're losing Miami 4-0. Goddamn. Let's go, Cap. Oh, dude, he's going deep. He's going fucking deep, Chad. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Look at those stats.
Massage and facial spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game. Here's Kramer's 1-0.
Good eye. Good call, Blue.
And that missed outside breaking ball. And the count 2-0.
It's that fucking noise, dog. I think I turned it up, Gavin, like as you said that. So I think we should be good now.
2-0.
Oh, fuck. Goddamn. Sorry.
First base out of play.
That was in part seeing the pitch. And seeing pitch, Judge start to swing, but it was foul.
You know, I know you watch me,
2-1.
John, but to watch Aaron Judge go through ups and downs and have slumps and come out of them with the same demeanor.
The 2-1.
Nice pitch. Goddamn.
Cut on him. It's 2-2.
Hard to do in this city. He stays the same demeanor. You would walk in and you talk to him, you know, if he's 0 for 30 or 29 for 30.
I agree with that. And one more thing.
Let's go, Cap.
Degree of difficulty. The 2-2 low. How many people want to talk to Aaron Judge? You know, members of the press, members of everything.
Everybody.
He handles it very well. I think he is a very good captain after the Jeters and the Munsons. And
Hell yeah.
very much like
Ooh,
that.
Judge's stance
Now, here's
looks
the payoff
less
to
open.
Judge.
Looks more closed. Not closed, but it's like even high shot! Here we go, folks! Get out, ball! Number 56. Let's hear it, Starling.
It's a Judgian blast.
Let's go, yo.
Aaron Judge hits number 56. Puts the Yankees on the board. They trail Baltimore 2-1. Now here he comes. Here comes the Judge.
Yes.
407 feet and the first Yankees home run.
Did that sound right or what, chat?
Kia dealers visit Kia.com.
Here comes the Judge.
That inspires and goes down the
But all right, yo.
That was a statement.
Oh, fuck, bro. I didn't start a fresh recording, so that's going to take a minute. So number 56 for Judge. Dude,
Other players, but
you can't rule out him hitting 60, yo.
say it in a minute.
He's got, let's just say he doesn't hit another one tonight.
And he takes a strike.
He's got 5 more
When he hits
games
them, they stay
to hit 4 home runs. And it's not like something he's got to like, and he definitely isn't.
a mile and a half.
So it's all fun.
And
He's not stressing over it. It's not a big deal.
once told me I hate
And if by any means, like, say, for argument's sake, like, Judge is like slightly feeling a little sore, beat up, going into game 1 2, sit him, who gives a shit, it's not a big deal. But
By Ryan O'Hearn, one away.
he's not breaking the record again this year, but if he can hit 60 again, dude, that would be a big deal. A big freaking deal, Jay. There we go. There's my clip. Oh, yo, word, it's gonna be Sterling's call on Yanks Ave. Fuck yes.
Here's the payoff. O'Hearn made the play. Here's Stanton with 1 man out. 2-1 ball game, Baltimore. Bottom of the
Excuse me.
4th. The pitch is high 1. I'll tell you one thing about retirement. You forget what day it is. And I'm pretty good at that anyway.
Let's go, Cap.
Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball cut on him. Missed by Stanton.
Is it different than forgetting what city we're in? Because I did that on the post. I couldn't remember where.
One of the things I love about Yankee Stadium
In fact, I
is
can
so.
recall doing that when I was with Atlanta. I looked out one night.
Sorry, fucking.
Here's the
Something just
1-1
popped on my
after
page.
game, ready to
Goddamn.
go out. 1-1.
So bright.
Pitch is strike. I looked out.
Rushes his 56th home run and is called by John Sterling. Yes.
To Stanley.
Let's go, chat.
And the
Ooh.
fastball solid 2-2.
Got a good thumbnail pic of Judge touching home. Let's go, chat. 60 home runs with 145 RBIs is insane. Yeah, it would be nuts. Oh, nope. Sounded good.
First base out of.
But our word, 139 rips for Judge. So he's dead. Oh, scoreboard froze.
You know, I never gave the
140 already was, but you figure it's a
They're
lock.
so phenomenal by Judge. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
homer number 56.
56. He's got 4 to go
139.
in 5 games after this.
324. You gotta keep bringing that
And he
up.
could go deep again tonight.
Now here's the 2-2.
That's fine.
Corner.
It's a good pitch.
And there are 2 away. Third strikeout from Kramer. The bottom of the 4th inning is brought to you by Cars for Kids. 877 Cars.
Dude, that was a fucking slick home run, Chad. That was really slick looking. You got the, not white, but off-white cleats on. Kind of a majestic home run. Not like one of Judge's best, but still, it was pretty. And then called by Sterling. I mean, come on.
The pitch, the Jazz is up high.
You like jazz?
Chisholm fly to center is first on A phenomenal trade by
Yes, Facebook, you can have access to my fucking camera roll. Let me please post my Judge home run.
done wonders for the Yankees. Pitch is low. Gave him a left-hand hitter.
Zach Campbell. Yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan myself, JD. Why? What's he doing? Is he doing something?
Playing it great.
Is he, like, stumbling over people again in the crowd?
Steals bases. For the Yankees, that was some trade. The 2-0 is cut off.
This is cool, too, because now, like, John Sterling wishes he's been gone for a while. He can just, like, update us on how he feels about everything.
As Aaron Boone said today, talking to somebody who asked him about this, and plays with joy. Just happy to be out there. Anything you want me to do.
Now the 2-1 inside to the count 3-1 to Chiz. Where the Rizzo
Yeah, man. Sterling is definitely missed, yo. Like, that just sounds so right listening to that. And for a second, I almost just forgot that Sterling was gone all year. Watch it. Ah, nah, fuck. I need Jazz to go deep, too. He's been struggling. I'm not saying tonight, but like, again, with what I was saying about Wells, there's some guys where I don't really care if they like look rough going to the playoffs. Not everybody. There's mostly nobody's like that. But like Soto, again, don't worry about him. But like Wells, you would like to see like him run into a couple homers or just look good going into October. Jazz, not so much, but you want him to, you know, sort of turn back up a little bit. Yeah, then I was out of there. Yeah. Hell yeah, Derek. I'm with you. What was your IG comment, Derek? If it's not ridiculous, I will. But honestly, it's tough because like somebody sees it's pinned, and they have no idea like why it's pinned because they're not in the watch parties. I don't even see your comment. Your name Derek? Oh well. Oh, let me see. I think I did see that. Alright, fuck it, bro. No, I can't pin it, dude. I'm sorry. I just don't do that often. I gave you a like, though. You're the only liked comment I gave. Can we meet in the middle? Is that cool? And people will see it now, too. Zach Campbell robbed the Judge homer from the kid. Yo, get out. Really? This one? I did not see that, no. Get the fuck out, bro. The reason why I'm smiling like that just means, like, there's about to be, like, a whole tirade on Twitter over that. And yo, I'm not a Zach Campbell guy, but yo, people fucking tweak. And it cracks me up. Can somebody send me a link to that? Is there a video of it? Or can you just see it, I guess, in the... Yeah, I guess you just... I'm a fucking idiot. Can somebody send me a video? It's the fucking Judge home run, I assume. Let's see. Oh, I do see him, yo. Yeah, he's wearing that green shirt with the jacket on. Yeah, you see him run over and shit. Oh, man, what a fucking prick. He throws his hands up in the air all fucking... Yeah. Now, I mean, I don't know if that's the only angle. I can't really see if he's taking it from a kid, but... I don't know, man. It's a little weird. Yo, facts, Elijah. That was funny as hell. Yep. He is, I'll give him credit. He is good at it. He's definitely good at it, but like, goddamn, bro, I don't know. Especially with how much hate he does get these days, like, I mean, credit to him for not really giving a shit, but like, I would just, I guess, I don't know, I mean, it's his living, so that's, I guess what he got to do what he got to do, but if I were him, I'd be good off that. Let's go, Clark.
Here's the 1-1 to Urias. And he takes a fastball high. Schmidt is now over 70 pitches. Kramer's pitch count is low. I looked at last inning. Now here's the 2-1.
Yo, I keep hearing just some like rumbling behind me. Let me know if you guys see a rodent.
I mentioned this. One thing I've observed: a lot of pitchers don't want to throw strikes. It goes on and on. You can see it. I can see it. You know, while I'm watching on television, you're seeing everything from the center field camera. Here's the 2-2.
Nice. I said X. I wanted to strike him out, but
down from third foul comes Chisholm to make the catch. And there's one away. But one other thing, speaking about...
Yo, Dan Weaver's badass. Dude, facts. We were talking about it before. 0 ERA, obviously. He's been incredible. I was, like, shocked when I saw he struck out 22 batters in 10 innings pitched.
Bullpens are routinely
Fucking
blown
nuts.
out.
What up, Donna? I'm watching the game, Luna, but I have the WFAN radio going for the audio. You can do it on MLB TV.
The middle guys, they all have options so that they can go back and forth. So that
I'm telling you, bro, I'm hearing something.
Coming up. Every team does that. You know you're going to be in the middle of the Yankee bullpen. You know you're going to have options. Now, they're looking in the Orioles bullpen.
Maybe I am tripping, bro. Maybe I am tripping. The other day, for the first time, I thought my crib was haunted. So, I looked it up if that was a side effect of my new medication. Does it make you see ghosts like Sam Darnold? Shout out to Sam Darnold, though. He's balling out. That's you, Moon Miss? Word. What up, JD? Playoff tickets? I'll just be going through SeatGeek. And I'm not using that as a plug, but like deadass, the last time I went to a playoff game was through SeatGeek. But any ticket provider though. I would not buy them directly through the Yankees. I'll tell you that. But that goes for like any game.
20 years old, 21 years old. They all come out
SeatGeek.
And their names you never heard of. Aaron Boone.
I mean, there's other sites too. I'm trying to come up with other options, so it doesn't make it seem I'm trying to sell you here. But code Yanks have $20 off your first purchase. Remember when StubHub was like the shit? That has fallen off big time. StubHub used to be all over Yankee Stadium in advertising. Jets, Nick, yep. But yo, shout out to the Giants. Big win yesterday, or Sunday, excuse me. And then I'm actually kind of excited to watch them on Thursday. Because the Cowboys definitely aren't by any means unbeatable.
Outfield straight away, and the pitch is...
Take a look outside, yo. There's some...
This is not a good guy to walk. Schmidt behind 3-2. Mullins has stolen 30 out of 36.
Schmidt actually walked
I know what's
him
happening.
on like he does when he strikes someone out. He thought that was strike.
It's my curtain getting like sucked in and out of the little slit I have open for the window. That's what it is.
And while we're looking, and I know, John, you've been watching, just look what Austin Wells has done with his pitching staff. This is a rookie who, look what he has done and what kind of catcher he's become. And he was signed, they admit they had signed him because he was a really good hitter.
3-2 fouled away.
Clark.
Well, the Yankees really found something because, hey, what did they want?
Cleveland beating Reds 4-1.
And they've had
Cubs over Phillies 6-2. Oh, goddamn, Braves 3-0 lead over the Mets.
He's had to be because Trevino missed so much time that he was forced to.
And that's really, that and the Dodgers-Padres, those are the games of the night. So yeah, Braves out to a 3-0 lead over the Mets in the fourth. Goddamn. Dan, would you rather have Yankees-Orioles LCS or Yankees-Houston LCS? 100% Yankees-Houston, Derek. 100%. 100%. No, that was not a vape break, Ethan.
They want you to swing it.
And I was on camera anyways. Oh, shit. No, I don't want to hit mute.
I see this so often, but then when they...
Yeah, Luke. Yep. He's back for the playoffs, and he's doing the last 6 games of the regular season.
Can't throw the ball where you want all the time. Pitch.
Oh, no.
High in the air to right field and deep.
Morgan, you may want to change that score update. Never mind. Ha! I thought this shit was way out of here, to be honest. Shit. Oh, word. Elijah says Michael King's pitching tonight against the Dodgers. That's cool. I'll be watching that. But yeah, no, Astros 100% is the team I want to play in the LCS. Like, not even a would you rather thing. And the Orioles, we would, at least at this rate, we would face in the DS if they win the wild card round. If, you know, this holds up, which it very well could change, but it won't, though. The Orioles will be the team, one of the teams we could face. So that'll be a DS. Not saying it'll be easy, but they definitely don't concern me as much as they used to. Let's see here. What was that question? Dan, what team do you least want to play in the AL? Least want to play? Dude, honestly, with how I feel about the American League, there's no team I'd want to not play because of, like, matchup reasons. Like, I wouldn't be I would not be thrilled to play Cleveland, I'll tell you that. ALCS against Cleveland, their bullpen is nasty. I still would predict us to win. unbiased, the Yankees should beat Cleveland. But, yeah. Cleveland's good. Oops. Shit's bright.
Now Schmidt's 1-2. Fastball high 2-2.
Class A's nuts. Angel Facts. You know what's getting me excited too, yo? And shout out my guy Nicky Snacks. He's at the forefront of all this because he's usually a big time hater. He's always he's the kind of fan that typically I would not get along with at all, but we're fucking homies. Love Nicky. Anyways, he's the most pessimistic MFer of all time, at least with this era in Yankees baseball. Like one of them Fire Boone guys, whatever. Even he and a lot of people that I feel are usually on the pessimistic side of things are suddenly being yo, we got a shot. And I think it's for what we've been talking all along on here before, this whole time, mainly being how bad the AL is. That people know, shit, that was almost badass. People know that there's a very good chance the Yankees are going to the World Series this year, which is awesome. Now, obviously, the reason that excites me so much is because if you go to the World Series, you have a chance to win it. But if they don't win it, then you might as well have lost in the DS, as far as I'm concerned. So, by no means will I be celebrating a World Series appearance if they end up, losing. Hell no. And oh god, if they did an AL ring ceremony, fuck no. You good, Jazz? Fucking hot. Bring him up, nice. Good shit, Clark. I was a strike, Gunner. Sit your ass down, Gunner. That's a nasty pitch. Yo, Clark has pitched well tonight. Clark has certainly pitched well tonight. So, we got Dua, Rizzo Volpe for Dugo, and Clark's pitch count is what? We're going to take a look at the bullpen in just a second. God damn, Cubs beating the Phillies 10-2 now. And Clark's at 90 pitches, so. But nah, yo, Clark should 100% start the 6th. You got to push him a little bit. Get him out to. Has he thrown over 100 since returning? Let's find out. Let's find out. Sorry. That was probably annoying in the mic. No, he hasn't. So, since returning, excuse me, he threw 75 pitches in his first start against the Cubs. Next week against Boston, 86 pitches. Seattle, last week, 99 pitches. So he was on the verge of 100, but he has not thrown 100. Get him over 100 today. So I want Clark to start the 6th. And he just should. I mean, he's only gone 5, and he's still looking pretty decent. So 7K is nice. Dude, Clark has pitched so well since coming off the IL. So right now, in September, is that updated? No, it's not. But anyways, 4 2/3 scoreless, 5 2/3 2 runs, 5 innings, 1 earned run, and so far today, 5 innings, 2 earned runs. So he's pitched well. He has pitched well. That's my game 4, yo. Dan, you really struggled against We Got Ice. What are you talking about, floorball? Is that right? Oh, that's right, yo. I remember, yeah. Zoe and Ray Rust fucking kicked my ass in goal, bro. I remember that. Oh, yeah, that was freaking rough. Sorry, chat. These lights are blinding me. Oh yeah, Josh Hart in the building. Hell yeah, I like Josh Hart. Obviously. Ugh. Why do my eyes look fucking red? I'm not high. I swear to God. Let's go, Riz. Move this one this way.
Yankees are trailing 2-1. Hits are even at 3.
May have to lower the exposure a little bit now. Let's see. Outside. 1-1.
Rizzo grounded a second in his first at bat. is the bottom third for the Yanks. Rizzo.
Bro, Dean Kramer thinks he's so cool with that little man bun he's got going. Good for you, Dean Kramer.
Outside 3-0.
Good for you, my friend.
And Kramer, here we are in the 5th inning. He's just at 63 pitches, so he's in pretty good shape.
Floor ball. Dan don't know basketball knowledge. Yeah.
And the pitch is high.
Nice, Riz. Oh, 4-pitch walk. All right. Hey, good shit, Kramer.
So there's the tying run at first base with no one.
Yeah, no floor ball spoilers. Oh, I guess I just give on myself.
That's the first one.
Dan, you talk about the Cole Oakland start? That was badass. Dude, I did not. And yo, the game worked out fantastic, so I'm not like doing no... Like, I'm fine with how it worked out, but I wanted Cole to start the 10th so bad, dude. So bad. And that was a badass outing. That was a badass outing. And Boone said today on Talking Yanks with Jimmy and Jake that, like, Cole was motivated to, like, he wanted to fucking ball out in his next start after the shit that happened in Boston. Which, we weren't on for that. That was rough. It's in the past now, and it was in the past, like, the day after it happened because Alex Cora decided to make it, like, the most corny fucking situation of all time. And the Yankees won that series, so... Thankfully, that's not something that's going to haunt them. It can kind of be forgotten about. But, yo, Cole was a dog against Oakland. And I know it's the A's, but, yo, the A's aren't the White Sox. The A's are, for a bad team, they're like, you could say a respectable bad team. Kind of. You know what I mean?
And it's low 3-0. Now it's 7-3.
Like, they're not going to be a 100-loss team. But anyways, nah, yeah, Cole, that was badass. That was fucking awesome. Let's go, Volt. Dude, 7 straight out of the zone.
Odd.
Hey, good morning to you too, Jamari. Where are you from? Unless you like... This is when you start your day, I don't know.
And he pumped it right across.
See, my dumbass in blitzball would have probably swung at that 3-0 pitch because I have no fucking brain. Kidding.
They play Volpe to hit to right center. Mullins is over.
Call me fucking Tom Holland, goddamn. That wasn't a spoiler. I'll just fucking clarify that right there. There was one at bat where I was very pissed at my plate discipline. That's all I will say. Do not ask about it. I cannot speak on Blitzball Battle 5. The only reason I clarified that was because I didn't want to think anyone to think I was spoiling something more important than what I was alluding to. All right, let's go, Verdukes. What do you say, huh? Oh, we got Soto up.
Left-hander Giovanni Soto is up in the...
Damn, NHL preseason's already going? Yeah, Culver's Burns in Game 3, Asmali. That could have been a really badass game if it ended up meaning something. Dan, I need to see Heel versus Skeens. That'd be cool, Elijah. That'd be cool. After sitting, if I remember, I'm going to try to see when Skeens lines up for which day.
You know that they have 4 lefties in the line. Most teams never have more than 2.
Let's go, Verdukes. Yo, big spot.
Is he bunting? The pitch. No, and he fouls it back. Strike 1. The bottom of the 5th inning brought to you by Greenwich Hospital, part of the Yale New Haven Health System.
Gregory Soto was in Detroit for years. Came over here and tried to pick up some. So Anthony Dominguez is also here.
They 0-1. They just in the dirt, 1-1.
You know, that was another reason that, because Detroit had given up. They traded Soto, they traded Jack Flaherty, some other pieces, and
look what they've done.
Well, they forgot to tell the players and the manager that they're not supposed to win anymore.
Simultaneously dealing with business.
Run is lead at first and second, no one out. And the
God damn it. Let's go, Verdukes. Come on.
1-2.
Oh, hell yeah. Andre, support from Portugal. Welcome, bro.
Volpe, the runner at first. At the moment, no one out.
Can't bunt now. 2
And
strikes.
Verdugo behind on the count 1 and 2.
See, and the only reason Urias is even close to third base with the lefty up is because there's a runner at second. You can't go all the way over there.
Pitch outside 2-2.
Oh, word. Jack says Skeens lines up Saturday afternoon against Rodon. Okay. Skeens versus Rodon. Word. So that's the penultimate game of the season.
Behind second. He has to play 1 step on the third base side. The pitch, Verdugo.
Oh my God, bro. Good fucking lord, dude. You cannot make it up. That's really, really bad. That's so bad. Yeah, let's hear it, Sterling.
room service double play.
God damn it.
Henderson was standing about on the bag.
That's so fucking bad, dude.
Came to him. He had to just step on the bag and.
Shouldn't be playing. He shouldn't be playing.
Well, you understand.
Should have bunted,
Rizzo
sure.
goes to third, so the Chargers
Shouldn't be
go
playing.
third. After the
Now he ground into a double play, forensics. Ground into a double play, tailor-made.
There's 2 for 2.
That is tailor-made as a goddamn fucking leather jacket.
And if it's cut on, missed 0-1.
Wasn't it Earl Weaver that
And
said
yo,
if you're going to hit it to a double play, at least
I'm not tweaking about like that necessarily in game here. Like I can get over that. It's what we were talking about before, the fear that he could legitimately start ALDS game 1 in the playoffs. Kay was talking about it today. Kay was talking about it today, bro, and that's when it really fucking started to settle in. Like, that could fucking happen. Rice should be in the 9 spot. I disagree. Rice is my first baseman next year. I'm glad to have Rizzo this year for the playoffs. His defense has been phenomenal.
Nobody out.
Soto! Why are you saying Soto in all caps? Gang, gang, you motherfucker. Are you bullshitting? Are you saying that you just... Are you trying to be annoying, or are you just... You're just getting hype? No caps, but if you're being... I'm not sure if you're trying to be annoying or not. I'm just letting you know.
Glaber has singled right and singled.
Yeah, I thought fucking Soto went deep, and I saw Glaber. I was like, what?
Count 0-2. Rizzo, the tying run off third. Pitch.
Ah! Oh, wow. Awful frame job. God damn, bro. You missed, he said loading. I saw loading, but that was after he said Soto in all caps. I saw you said loading, gang, gang. You said Soto in all caps 3 times. But it's whatever. Hey, it's a holiday season.
Oh, here's the 1-2.
Let's be nice to each other.
And the pitch low outside, 2-2.
Chat will be back in the chat after this inning.
So few pitches coming in.
I do experience whatever's going to happen here raw.
Most of them out of the strike zone.
Did I say whoever's catching has an awful frame job? It was Adley. God damn, bro. Dude's on the verge of a sub 700 OPS, and he's fucking losing his pitcher strikes. Austin Wells could never.
Now the 2-2, low outside, breaking ball 3-2. Now, isn't this something what Kramer's doing? Don't forget, the guy on deck is one. You have Torres 0-2. Now 3-2. Now he has to throw a strike or face Soto, and then maybe Judge. So here comes the payoff pitch to Glaber. And he lines it fouls. Ball 4, by the way.
Nah, dude, relax, Sterling. That ball was close as hell. It's 2 strikes. It's full count.
Yeah, so he's thrown over 20
Good AB.
pitches in this
Let's go,
game.
Glapes.
He's up to 81.
That's a beautiful little spoil swing. On a pitch that is borderline. I mean, it would have been a ball, but that was definitely close enough to
Over 20 pitches in
take a
this
little
inning.
jab at. Oh, let's go, Glaze. Yo, Glaze looking good, bro. This feels like October,
And
actually.
the 3-2 to Glaber. With the Rizzo off third, the tying run. Pitch is fouled down the right field line out of play.
Damn. And yo, don't forget, Glaber has had some nice success in the postseason before.
Nobody's throwing anything anywhere near the middle. That's why you.
His postseason numbers are solid. I don't think in 22 he was all that special, but before that he's been good.
The odds go to the pitcher to make
2020 he was good. 2019 he was good.
You know, you can't throw it exactly.
I think 2018 was kind of whatever. But whatever.
Here comes the payoff again.
Let's go, Glapes.
To Glaber.
Oh!
Swung on, hit high in the air. Cows are on the track. Makes the catch right in front of
You can kind of tell it was inner part of the bat. You're good, Glapes. You've been a fucking G. Hey. It doesn't feel like it. We are only down by 1. And if it makes you feel any better, Kremer's probably out of the game. Yeah, nothing you can really do about that, I guess. I mean, Glaber did hit it well, just got jammed a little bit. All right. Dude. Really bad by Verdugo. Really, really bad. Honestly, I don't think there's any world where Andy Hart would have stayed at third base, Chris. But is there some worlds where I'm sure maybe he's like a DH? Yeah. Facts, Morgan. That was an awesome at-bat by Glaber. Glaber, I'm good with it. Just the Verdugo thing that drives me fucking insane. That's all he does, Sam. That's all he does. He has or is about to break the record. He's been sitting on it for a little bit. The record for most ground balls to second base. At least since StatCast was a thing. I'm really trying to find those Yankees bomber jackets. I gotta break mine out soon. Now, are you talking about like the legit like vintage ones from the 90s? Because I don't have one of those, but I do have a starter one and the I have a couple starter ones. I have the remember that homage collab they did last year? I got one of those. It's pretty sick. At this point, I'd rather Grisham over Verdugo for 100%, Morgan, 100%. And dude, that's a serious conversation to have, because why in the world would you carry, unless you're going with a 5-man bench and for the DS, and I guess maybe they could do it. But why would you carry all three of Jason, Verdugo, and Grisham? So unless Grisham's not, I guess Grisham may not make it. But like, dude, like, they just gotta chill with the fucking. They gotta get off that marriage to Verdugo. You know, then it's Burns versus Cole this series. Yeah, Thursday is Burns versus Cole, which would be cool. That'd be hype. That could have been, we said before, it could have been really badass if this series. You know, it was as tight as we thought it was going to be. But, yo, Dan, I've been hooked on Forensic Files lately. Dude, Luna, I could watch Forensic Files literally all day long. All day long. What did you say? Dan, your meme on Insta about Judge Otani is so true. Wasn't my meme. But that was funny as hell. It was, for those who didn't see it, it was like that meme of, where it's like, one person said, it's Shohei Otani saying, "Can you explain the joke? I didn't get it." MLB replies, "DM me with a heart." Aaron Judge says, "Explain the joke. I don't get it." And MLB responds, "Google it." It's quite funny. It's on Yanks Ave if you want to actually see it. You get the proper humor from it. Oh, let's go, Clark. This is a dangerous at bat. I've been talking way too much shit about Adley today, so like we got to be careful here. And dog, I'm not even an Adley hater, but I am an Orioles fan hater. Nice. And yo,
There's nothing easy about that either.
I know these motherfuckers talking about Orioles fans and like opposing fan bases and whatnot were like having a blast when the baby bombers failed, right? When Gary ended up being, for what we thought he was going to be, like a bust and whatever the fuck, all that shit. Baby bombers were going to be something they weren't. I know everybody around the league loved that. So if that shit happens to Baltimore, bro, and their little core doesn't blossom exactly the way they thought it would be, I got no problem with that. And I will celebrate it. I have no problem doing so. Dan explaining it like a boomer. Yeah, it did sound like yeah. Never seen Breaking Bad. LO at the gym, checking back in after that particular double play. Oh, Miles, it was awful, dude. Fucking awful. But yo, again, it is a close-ass game. I mean, we're in the 6th, and it's only down by 1, so. And obviously, Clark is back out there, which is awesome. So this is assuming he surpasses 99. He's about to throw his 96 pitch. He will. That'll be his highest since coming off the IL.
There's the 1-1 inside 2-1.
Well, Michael Harris hit his 16th and Marcelo his 39th, and Atlanta has taken a 5-0 lead.
Dan, do you think we somehow had the best deadline because of Jazz?
There in Atlanta, that's Luis Severino against Spencer.
Okay, well, hold on one sec. Fritz says, no way Michael K is talking about not involving Dominguez in the postseason. I don't know if you're going off of what I said. K did not say that. He was talking about the possibility, and it's real, that Jason may not start in the playoffs, like every game at least. I mean, there's no way he doesn't start some games, but like, it opened my eyes when he said that. And I think it's very possible. It's scary that it's possible. Verdugo could start game 1, and it's just because of defense.
Yeah, he's been great. He really has.
Jason does have to not, be a fucking meatball in left field or in center field. Like he's had a couple of rough plays. Like that can't happen, but. I mean, what are we doing, though? And again, it's not just about Jason for Verdugo. It changes everything. The lineup is so much better when you have Verdugo batting 7th, because then you don't have Anthony Rizzo batting 7th. You have him batting 8th. And when it comes to the 9-hole, listen. After that game the other day, Volpe's been pretty freaking rough. I think we're all in agreement. We much rather see an at-bat of the 9-hole from Anthony Volpe than Alex Verdugo.
I said, what happened? He said, I don't know.
Now, of course, Volpe's getting his no matter what, but both are. I mean, technically, Volpe and Verdugo are the two worst hitters on the team, alongside with Rizzo. But Rizzo's not going anywhere. Volpe's not going anywhere. You don't have to play Verdugo. And again, you could substitute him out late in the game. You could do if you have the lead after 7, after Jason's 3rd at bat in the playoffs, you could put Verdugo in for defense.
Everybody needs a relief pitcher.
And and somebody's computer says I can fix that. I know.
What about Cabrera? Well, no, I mean, Waldo's purpose is fine. Like his utility, like having that off the bench, that's what he is. That's where his value is at. It's like being off the bench and being able to play anywhere. No way, man. God damn
The right field line, a home run for Santander. And the Orioles take a 3-1 lead.
Good blows.
And that is home run number 44 for Santander. And as John was talking about, what's an important number? That is RBI number 100 for Anthony Santander.
That fucking blows.
Will be all for
All right, that's to do it for Clark.
Schmidt as Aaron Boone comes out of the dugout.
Clark was fine. I mean, that's going to do it for his line, obviously. It's 5 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 7 Ks. Solid. I mean, his stuff looked good. Couple homers. Or just the 1 homer, I guess. Yeah, it was just that one. The other 2 were RBI singles. For the fact he didn't complete 6 and he gave up 3 runs, I'll go B- for Clark. What do you guys think? B, B-, B-. C. I feel like C's a little too harsh, Sam. B for real. Yeah, I think B-. C+. I could maybe hear it as C+, but yeah. Alrighty. So did they say who was coming in, chat? It'd be cool if they went to beater, actually. But nah, they wouldn't do that. It's too important a game. C+ because we're losing. AZ, that's on the offense, more so. Miza, okay. So Miza's up, and that's going to be... yeah, cows are coming in. Or cows are due up. All right, Miza's been good, so that'd be cool to see if he keeps that up. At this point, he's going to be in the playoff roster, no doubt. Not necessarily AZ. Miza's been good. You are the most pessimistic MFer in the world, aren't you? Relax. It's early. Actually, that was the wrong one to go with. It's not that early, but it's a 2-run game, yo. We're chilling. Miza only comes in the game if Boone is given up. That's not true, AZ. I watch every single one of these games, and he's brought him in many games that he's trying to win. He considers Miza a legitimate left-handed weapon now. That's not true. Early on, yes. Not anymore. I mean, again, he's going to be in the playoff roster.
Who was the other guy?
Tim Hill will get a K every now and then, though, Devontae.
Up there?
You can rack up a couple Ks. Yeah, I agree, Terry. But also, and this is what Michael K does, and some people piss on him for it, but like, he's explaining what the Yankees might be thinking. And if it is Verdugo over Jason in terms of starting, it's going to be because of defense, which just sucks.
And he grounds it foul.
I bet it's going to be Verdugo would probably start the games in Yankee Stadium.
New York State Union Strong.
And then Jason on the road. It shouldn't really be a conversation, yo. The only conversation it should be extended to is our defensive substitution late. But it should be Jason. Jason should be the everyday left fielder every day. Postseason.
Right back to the screen 0-1.
Remember that for years,
Let's go, Miza.
whenever they went to
Mesa.
Baltimore, T.J. McFarland would be the lefty that came in.
Yeah, he's pitching for someone,
That's
too.
a different T.J. McFarland. That T.J. McFarland must be 45 by now, because that was a long time ago.
Well, I do that all the time. Here's the 0-2.
Nice.
3, good breaking ball by.
Good boy, Timmy.
Mesa.
I like Mesa. He's all right.
Here's a line on Schmidt, really pretty good.
Yeah, how about that, AZ?
5 1/3, 3 runs, 4 hits, 7 strikeouts.
Now we just got to hope Mesa doesn't give a solo shot or
The
something.
Yankees haven't hit.
If the Guardians ever get healthy, it's going to be a tough series. Yeah, that's what I was saying before, man. I mean, they don't like scare me, but out of any of the teams in the AL,
You know, when I drive
in terms of who I would like fear the most, quote unquote,
Cherokee, thanks to my friends at East
Guardians.
Jeep in the Bronx. It combines modern technology.
What do you recommend to buy Yankee jackets?
Take one for a test drive at East Chester Jeep.
Dude, honestly, I would just look up like
All away from Yankee Stadium on Boston Road in the Bronx, and there is a strike to Westburg.
I looked up Yankee starter jacket. Oh, starter has a whole Yankees.
Now the 0-1 is high.
Fanatics has some decent ones. Fanatics actually has some nice jackets if you're down to buy from Fanatics. Just look up Yankee jackets.
My
You'll find it.
general manager has come in the booth.
But yeah.
Here's the 1-1. And the pitch is high, 2-1.
Well, this one's kind of nice.
And the good thing is he doesn't
But yeah.
have the hook with him.
You don't know that. Why is he in the booth?
No.
Nothing wrong with having the Martian ready for pinch hitting. Genie, though, I'll take. I think it's we're much better off having 3 at-bats of Jason over Verdugo rather than 3 at-bats of Verdugo and 1 of Jason pinch hitting. You know what I'm saying? And then, if you're using him late, then you're getting his defense in the most critical time. So, nah, man, I think you gotta, if anything,
Just outside.
Verdugo late game defensive
And when he
replacement.
got
That's
here,
it.
The first question everybody asked him had said if you talked to Judge, and he hadn't. He had never met him or talked to him.
Is he?
But that was like the first thing that everybody asked him. I'm sure he was.
And yo, Mesa only had like that one bad year before 20, or no, I think it was literally before this year. Maza was good. I always go back and forth, Mesa, Maza.
I didn't remember it was Mesa. I don't know. So Westberg at first base with
Dog, yeah, Mesa had a fucking 1.52 ERA in 53 and a third innings last year. He was just awful this year with Toronto. But so far with the Yankees, I mean, 3.94 ERA in 16 innings.
Ben McDonald said as soon as they get to a lefty, you're going to see Ryan Mountcastle, who's been out quite a while, and there he is.
There's Ryan Mountcastle.
right-handed.
You know, Mesa's had a nice little career. And again, last year, 1.52, so.
This is
And
Matt
Matt
Blake.
Blake
Thanks,
will go to
Colin.
the mound, I guess, to go over how they want
W.
to
Mike
do.
Dan. You saying that sound good,
I
Noah?
guarantee you, Mesa has
Hey, William with a $20 super chat. Good to see you again, man. And not just for that reason, but I really do appreciate that, bro. Always, thank you. William, by the way, for those who don't know, is sending like a million $20 super chats. It's crazy. Appreciate you, bro. Says, obviously, it would be pretty sad if we don't get the division with 1 win needed. However, do you think we get the 1 seed? Yeah, so division definitely. If it's not tonight, they'll wrap it up. But I do think they'll get the 1 seed.
Mountcastle will hit for O'Hearn.
It's not a lock, but I'm feeling good about it. And I'm kind of
First base.
like really focusing on now all of baseball. Like we saw in live time before.
You know, you mentioned
We're very close to the number 1 seed, not just for we had the AL number 1 seed, but we're very close to the
and boy,
MLB number 1 seed,
Susan and I were given a
which matters now, obviously, with
description by
the All-Star game for a while now, no longer determining home field advantage for the World Series, which I did not mind as much as everybody else did. I understand why they got rid of it,
greatest power hitter you'll ever see.
but I actually thought that was kind of cool,
It just sometimes doesn't work.
having the wild card game determine the
pitch to Mountcastle.
not the All-Star game determine home field advantage for the World Series.
And he was not a good left fielder, and he kept running in the walls and falling down and spraining his ankle.
Thanks again, William.
Boy, when he came up, we thought he was going to be the next great.
But sometimes wild card wins a lot recently.
Tremendous home run hitter. Tremendous.
Gee, I was actually thinking about this the other day. We may have even discussed it on here, but like, if you could say you had a crystal ball or something, you could guarantee your team's getting out of the wild card round. Let's say you guarantee they're going to sweep in 2 games, right? 2 really nice wins, a guaranteed sweep in the wild card round, and you know that going into it, and you get the choice between being the wild card team that swept with great momentum but didn't get the bye. Just a single. 2 on, 2 out, first and second. Again, would you rather be the team that sweeps a wild card with no momentum but no like bye, no off days or whatever, maybe 1 or 2, or the team that is the number 1 seed and gets the bye into the division series? I honestly, obviously you don't know this, but like if you could know, I'd say like the wild card team with momentum probably has an advantage.
He is 0 for 2, but he's driven in a run with a ground ball.
Not sure if it's valid, but we have only heard complaints
It looks like he's going to come in.
about how long the bye is. No way, word foul. About how long the bye is for the number 1 seed. Of course, the one that comes to mind is the Dodgers last year, bro. They would not shut up about that. And that's also why I'm pumped that Boone is. It sounds like we're really just going to be playing hardball like throughout the rest of this week in the regular season, like for the number 1 seed, that is. But I would love it if maybe besides the last game, but even if it is like game 162, like everything just still being treated like a serious game. I think that's the way to go. Because you're about to have 4 days off? Season ends on Sunday. They wouldn't play till Saturday. Here's your ALDS preview, by the way.
Now here's the 0-1 lefty
Schedule. Oh, nope.
And they don't get him.
So yeah, game 1, Saturday, October 5th.
Just got back.
A week from this Saturday. So next Saturday.
Yeah, got the
That's
right
how that
hand
works.
in. If the throw's a little lower, maybe he gets in before, because Volpe had to bring the hand down. If he gets in front of the body and a little bit lower, he gets him.
Now the lefty will deal 0-1 and
Call blue.
strike right at the knees on the inside corner.
Let's go, Maze.
Orioles have runners at first and second. Westberg at
5 days off. Yeah, it's a lot.
Mountcastle at first.
And they got through that, took a 95, pretty hard. For lefty.
Now the 0-2 grounded off
Get one.
the glove.
You got him. Take your fucking time. Nice. All right, work. All right.
Mesa.
All right. Good shit, Mesa.
I think his glove.
Clark Homer kind of sucked, but...
But anyway, he ran it down.
All right, back to a 2-run deficit. Who do we got coming up? Soto, Judge, Wells, word. I wouldn't mind playing the Astros, but watching them lose would be satisfying. Devontae, how about watching them lose at the hands of us, my friend? Come on. I know you want it, bro. Dan, opinion on the whole Diddy? I'm honestly not all that caught up on it, but it sounds like whatever he did was pretty fucked up. I never listened to him. The most I know about him is the Kesha song, to be honest. There we go. I didn't fraud. No, I've seen like the memes in response to that. Like I don't know what happened, but I saw this one fucking tool like oil himself up in baby oil to like make a meme out of it, and everybody was roasting for it, rightfully so. Like that's what I know about it. Shit like that. Like I've seen people talk about it. Like I have not. I think it's just because I'm not like I've never really listened to Diddy. Like he's he's obviously like a singer or something, right? Yeah, we don't even got to get into this. If it sounds like it's an uncomfortable topic. Bro, read the indictment. If there's a reason comes up where I need to, I will. But like I don't read that shit, to be honest. Like there's no point, you know. It's too busy of a time, man. I got playoffs coming up. Can't deal with this shit. Going into October. Yeah, I'm just busted. Producer. Word. Didn't look at Katie Sharp's last tweet. Okay, I will. Oh, Katie. Oh, yo, God. There you go. Alex Verdugo. Through the 5th inning, Alex Verdugo has 17 outs made over his last 15 plate appearances. Oh, shit. That's crazy, bro. Because that's what the double play is, obviously. So, through that last at-bat with the DP, through 5 innings, or excuse me, Alex Verdugo has made 17 outs over his last 15 plate appearances. I mean, what are we doing, folks? Mike? Yo. We all good on the microphone? Let's go, Soto.
I think to see the pitch before other batters see the pitch. I think he has such great eyes that he sees it. He knows where the ball is going. That's why he hits the ball to left field a lot. Pitch is up high. 2-1.
See, now they've moved over also. Soto does go to left field a lot, and the third baseman, Urias, is toward shortstop.
The 2-1 is outside 3-1.
Now, Keegan Aiken, who actually, he came up at the same time a few years ago with Dean Kramer. They came up together. And he was a starter also. They figured he was better in the bullpen. But this is one stat that I love on him, Doug. 18 walks and 96 strikeouts.
That's all right, boy. Pitch.
Flu, come on, man.
Toward first.
Yeah, that's awful, dude. That's fucking awful. Tell him, dude. Let's see. Ryan Willis.
The guy up next could tie the game.
And Baron Boone just yelled at home plate.
It's a bad call. That's just a bad call. We'll see it later. He'll know it's a bad call. He's made a few of them tonight. Bad call.
So usually, if Soder doesn't swing at it, it's not a strike.
Boone was talking shit about the umpire to the bat boy. That's
There's a 3-2.
the bat boy's like, yep.
Soto leading off the inning.
Ah!
That was the third base side of it.
God damn, bro. The sound of the bat is like getting my juices flowing a little bit too early today.
It might have crossed the back. He might have been right on that, the umpire.
Once again.
Dan, why are you faking like you in the blackout market like me in DC?
In the infield.
Oh, I know you're saying that.
First to make the catch, one away.
I have the video going. I just had the radio feed synced up via MLB TV.
Here is Aaron Judge.
See, that sucks, bro. That was a fucking obvious walk. That pitch was probably 3 inches below the zone. That 3-2 or 2-2 pitch. 3-1 pitch. But all right, one day, let's go, Cap. Judge now at 56 homers with this game and then 5 more to go after. So. Hear that? That's loud. That's loud, chat. Let's go, Cap. Let's look at the batter.
A breaking ball is low, 2-0. You see Wayne and Patty there?
They're there, yeah.
That's good.
And half the town of Linden is there.
Well, they could have room for them in the Coliseum.
Maybe 30, so 33, 34.
The 2-0, back to a breaking ball, missed 3-0. You know what that tells you? Judging the Yankees.
Yep.
Now the 3-0 from Aiken, and it's low outside.
4-pitch walk.
No desire.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. He had no desire to throw the
all right, bro. Now's the time, Wells. Break out of your little slump, huh?
He's coming up. We've got a better chance against Wells. He thinks I'm
Last time Boone got ejected.
Against Judge.
Or anyone.
I think it has been a little while, William, but I would say it was. He's got ejected in the second half, I think.
Austin Wells.
Right?
And that's brought to you by Serve Pro. Like
Yeah, no, he wasn't pitching to him. Big hack. Let's go, Wells.
Stanton is on deck.
And now, hard throwing Jacob Webb, he also just got back today. Like they had 6 guys arrive today in New York from Baltimore, all from the injured list.
Where's the 0-1?
Ah!
A fly ball to shallow right. Now goes the second baseman, Westberg.
Bro, playoffs are in 2 weeks. You can see the soccer field imprints. That's got to be cleaned up by Saturday, October 5th. It's gross.
New York Yankees radio.
Stanton, baby, let's go. Come on. Fuck the Boomer and Gio, bro. Let's go. Oh, they're going to the pen. Fat ass Brian Hyde. Brandon Hyde. Kidding. Sorry. I'm just being a fucking salty dickhead now. Dan, you think John Wood can manage the Yanks better than Boone? What kind of question is that, bro? No offense, Jason. I like you, but I don't know. Facts, Donna. Maybe I do too, honestly. Dan, don't you dare hype up Stan. Why, Noah? Don't tell me what dare to do. I will fucking do whatever I please, Noah. And I'll have no problem doing it for Giancarlo Stanton. You bet your ass. I will hype up Giancarlo Stanton. Boone's last ejection was Rays in late July. Okay. You don't have to remember like what the context was around it, Morgan? What, Noah? What the fuck are you talking about, Chris? In fairness, it is my stream. No. Tell me what, Noah? When he strikes out, I'll be telling you. So don't even watch the at-bat, Noah. When he strikes out, I'll be telling you. So we should never get hyped for Giancarlo Stanton at bat. Like, he didn't just go 4 for 10 in the Oakland series with a home run. He's hitting well. Slumps over. Yeah. No, relax, dude. Come on. Noah, you're being negative, bro. You're being negative. But I know what it is. I know what it is, Noah. You're trying to lower your expectations so you don't get hurt. I let him be high. What? Think he'd be a pinch hitter who do hit a home run. I won't ground into a DP, I assure you that. I'll bunt. And then just do two. Yep. And there's your mistake. You lost me, Noah. I feel like we're having two different conversations, bro. Yankee goat is crazy. Somebody say he was the GOAT. I don't think anybody was legitimately calling Giancarlo Stanton the greatest Yankee of all time, though, so just relax. Don't, dude, no, you're being fucking irritated now, bro. Is Noah being irritating, or is it just me, Chad? And, no fucking obnoxious shit. If Stanton does strike out. No, I was supposed to say, fuck you, motherfucker. Don't say fucking foul. No, I was about to be like, dude, that would have been amazing. Fuck, that would have been perfect. First pitch.
Standing there watching.
Oh.
Let's see how far.
Fuck, bro. I actually sort of think that was getting out. God damn.
Here's the 0-1 to Giancarlo.
Oh.
That strike. It just tells you that no one knows exactly what's going to go on. They brought in the right-hander. They don't want the left.
Damn, bro.
To give up a 2-run home run on the first pitch. He just
Volpe went full force
against the right-hander.
Oh, let's go, Stanton.
0-2 to Stanton. Fastball high, 1-2.
Oh, you know what they say. You can't predict baseball.
No.
Injury got you on the IL. Our lawyers can help you get back in the starting lineup.
Yeah, Noah keeps this shit up, bro. He's been taking a 24-hour vacation.
Be a 1-2.
I swear, Noah, one fucking I told you so. Ah! Shit! That one was more obviously foul. But he's hitting the ball well. Bro, if that was gone, I would have took my out. We wouldn't really had a choice, bro. Ow. Ugh. See that? 2 foul homers is like a bad omen. How often do they actually like straighten it out? Damn it! Fuck you, Noah. That's what I said to that. Ugh. Oh shit, is my mic tweaking? Sorry. It's the fucking devil from hell interfering with my life, clearly. He hasn't said anything yet. All he said was Oh. Did we score a run that inning? No. Why did I feel like we fucking scored a run that inning? Because we got a hit. Your expressions got my hopes up. Oh, I'm sorry. That happens a lot. I'm not sure you're new around here, AZ. And I'm not saying that to be like a dick, but like that is a fault of mine. Because I react like through swings too. Like if you see the Judge Grand Slam reaction thing, like I'm celebrating almost before the ball is even struck by the bat. It's like if I see a swing that looks big, or like a hittable pitch, like with that Judge Grand Slam, it was right down the middle, and you saw Judge was swinging, so it's just like, oh shit. So I definitely am ready to jump, and I apologize. Just Stan pissed me off. No, I get it, dude. I mean, you say I won't say anything. Like, this isn't an argument like you would win by not saying anything. Not saying anything, let Stanton win, because his stats in the season he's had that we've all seen him have firsthand, like, goes against everything that you were saying right now, so you should say something if you have an argument against Giancarlo Stanton. And it can't be that he just struck out there. So there's a good chance, you know who else could strike out this game? Aaron Judge. You know? Keep waiting for Dan's chair to go flying. But that's not Stan's fault, Noah. That's fucking Hal Steinbrenner's dumbass. Excuse me. Hal Steinbrenner, after the Baby Bombers took off in 2017, he decided he wasn't going to cut payroll and get another luxury tax. If that wasn't the case, he could have had both. So it's not Giancarlo Stanton's fault. It's Hal's fault. Harper would have been a great Yankee, though. So enough of that crap.
Now, here we go to the top of the 7th inning. Baltimore has a 3-1 lead.
No, you were being annoying, dude.
Tim Mesa.
We're good now. I'm good now. Just don't be fucking obnoxious. Especially when we're watching a very rough game right now, Noah. Just kidding. We good now? We good now? We actually, remember that little, we had a nice little brawl with the O's this year. That was actually, that wasn't all fluff. That was actually a little, not a brawl, but it actually felt like something.
Fans, if you looked in right
Yeah, we're all good. Let's move on.
DKNY is ready to
But all right, Mays is still in there against the righty. Let's see what his splits are, career-wise, against righties and lefties. Because he threw a good amount of innings last year with a 1 dot. And obviously with a 3-batter minimum, it's not like he must be pretty decent against righties, at least before this year. I don't know. Let's see.
All I remember about that, if you want to be a foxhole with someone besides Darryl, I want Graham Lloyd.
Right.
Nah, that ain't out. No way. What do you think you are, bro? No way. What? Dude, what? Who is this? Urias? What? The fuck? That was insane, to be honest. How the hell did he just hit? That was like that was something like Judge would do. What a dick. All right, well, dude, this isn't a good game, Chad. It's official. Not official. We're gonna lose, but so far this fucking sucks. Anyways, career-wise for Tim Mesa, if anybody still gives a shit about this. Oh shit, what do you know? Lefties have a 574 OPS off of Tim Mesa in his career in 566 plate appearances. A 574 OPS. Righties an 812 OPS. Righties are fucking fantastic against him. So that's not good to hear. Let's see 2023. 2023, the year he had a 1.52 ERA. OPS against lefties 561, righties 745. So a little better than the career mark, but it's still pretty high. So
Aaron Judge hit his 56th. Well, here's the 1-1. Pitch. Strike on the outside corner, breaking ball, 1-2.
This game blows.
Now the 1-2, up high, 2-2.
Hey, William, the $5 super chat. Hey, Dan, are you gonna be streaming every game this series or just this? Every game. So every game this series. Yeah, we can discuss this now. We can talk scheduling with the way this game's going. Every game this series. The Pirates. I can probably tell you now. Not gonna stream, except I would love to stream the game against Skeens. But you're saying that's on Saturday? Actually, no, I might be able to stream. Dan Work Sr., by the way, just texted, this Mesa guy is not very impressive. And he spelled him M-E-S-A. Okay, maybe Saturday for the Pirates series. And then playoffs every game. So, just to say that again. Every game this series we're streaming, and probably one game during the Pirates, which would be, oh wait, no, I'll probably do game 160. No, should I do game 162? Eh, no, that won't really mean anything. So yeah. Oh god, I looked so fucking zesty when I did that. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Now the talk all deep. Then during the watch party, she is to the bathroom. Sure, Jason. You want to see my shoe in the toilet? Actually, it's not there anymore. But it was.
Inside and low, 1-0.
Man, let's get a fucking haircut tomorrow, dog. This shit's out of control, and I cannot deal with it.
They have a strike at the knees.
Unless Judge chasing record noted. Yeah, good point, Russell. Yeah. Dan, read that dude's comment. Which one? There's a lot of dudes in this chat, Noah.
You know, I mentioned the French.
Unless you're talking about every game of the Baltimore series, Noah. What up, JCR? Nick Snacks. Yankees never really need to, and Clay Holmes is the worst. Come on, bro. I mean, I'm not even gonna argue anything about Clay Holmes' closer, by the way, but please. We already discussed all this. The debate about Clay is about a postseason roster spot. And Who would you rather have, Mark Leiter or Clay Holmes?
There was no one there.
That's what I say to that. Pirates scumbag, by the way.
And that's so. Sometimes I
Why
wonder
now?
why more people do that. Don't do that.
I might just not be caught off. There's something going on. Oh, don't tell me they're not doing Skeens. Oh, why? Because Milwaukee's beating them? Let's see. What is Milwaukee's record? 89 and 67. Yeah, but we're probably good off them for... We don't really got to worry about them seeding-wise. Not that that's what you're saying, but... I hope they're not pulling Skeens. Look them shitty what they did to Rowdy. Rowdy, like Rowdy Telez? Dude, am I like fucking off the grid or something? Oh, shit. I did not see that, bro. Oh, wow, yeah. So what Nelson's referring to is Pirates CFA Rowdy Telez 4 plate appearances shy of a $200,000 bonus. Now, that's not entirely uncommon, but it's usually never that close to the bonus. It's usually when, like, they know they're going to hit it at some point, then they'll make a decision. This is crazy. They should have put his ass on fucking waivers the beginning of it, like mid-month they're going to do this, or in September. Actually, if a team... I actually think... Even if a team were to claim him under that scenario, I think bonuses actually are still paid from the original team. Or something like that. Maybe not. But either way, that is shitty of the Pirates. This Nick guy being annoying. Oh, God. He gone. Yeah. Yes, JCR. Definitely. We get little bro by little bro at home. This will, like, suck to lose if we do lose this.
A switch hitter batting left against the right-hander Leiter. Henderson leads on second with
That's negative, Dan. Know what I was saying. I don't know what you're talking about. No, the guy was being annoying. No, can you stop pissing me off, bro? Thanks for losing fucking 4-1. Oh, shit. Speak of the devil. Here he is, the man himself. Mark Leiter, Ocean County's finest.
And the pitch inside to Rutschman, 1-1.
This hair's a serious problem. I'm gonna get this shit cut.
It's somewhat odd that
This looks fucking ridiculous.
Pitch is inside because yes just showed that Rutschman has had a really split year. As a left-hand hitter, he's hitting 320. As a right-hand hitter, he's hitting about 220.
Yeah, let's see who's pitching tomorrow.
There's a 2-1. Grounded foul outside first.
Eflin. So, Jason definitely will be playing. I mean, he's a righty. And, yo, Eflin shoves against us, dog. Eflin shoves against us.
Be a 2-2. Rutschman's out of the batting.
Don't really know, Liam. Don't really know.
Anderson leads off second with 1 man out.
I might get some fucking McDonald's tonight, chat.
And Leiter ready to deal. Oh, all right. Another count 3-2. There's another switch hitter on deck, Santander.
Evan's been good, and he's really good against us. Don't do it, Christian. I'm not, like, threatening to jump off the GWB, bro. I just wanted to get some McDonald's. Nah, I hear you. I shouldn't.
He didn't mean to do that. He overthrew it.
Leiter's fucking ass. Guys, whose mold is better, Kenley Jansen or Dan? Is that what Kenley Jansen got a mullet? What are you talking about? Nah, he's got like dreads, dog. Nah. Oh wait, he does. Kind of have a little.
Second, 1 man out.
No, that's dreads. That's dreads. The picture actually made it look like a real mullet for a second.
And the first pitch is up high, 1-0.
And that splitter, that's the splitter we're talking about. That is his good pitch, and it's just way out of the zone. That was high, did not break at all.
I'm not sure why they brought in Leiter.
Quarter pounder, Derek, you know what I'm saying?
Second. Rutschman, a switch hitter batting left. Santander, a switch hitter batting left.
Well, I'm looking for tomorrow. AZ is
Pitch cut out,
effing.
missed, and then the hitter in back of
Now it's baseball. This could happen again. But like,
Cowser, another left-hander.
I don't even need the Orioles to be hungover. It's the Yankees need to
When
fucking
Mark Leiter was
do
traded
something
over here,
offensively.
We haven't seen it yet, and I think that the Cubs kind of used him more than they should have. But we were told the splitter makes him able to get lefties out.
Pitch is outside. I have heard that for
Forever.
so many years from Matt. Well, we're not worried
Adam, if we're like,
who can get lefties out.
maybe it's like an elimination game. And remember, I'm saying maybe. I'm saying maybe. I'm
I
not
want
guaranteeing
a
it.
side-arming lefty with a breaking ball.
No, it's like for years we were told yes. We have right-handed hitters.
Who eats at 11 night sober? LOL.
The 2-1 is
I don't know, bro.
inside the one more bad one that'll be loaded up for Cowser.
Not me.
That was the other thing when the Yankees didn't have left-handed hitters. Oh, we got righties that can go the opposite way. Fine. No, it's not the same.
I'm doing every Orioles game, AZ. I mean, shit, bro. If we get fucking swept by Baltimore, which isn't going to happen, then yeah, I'll stream on Friday.
Right field with alarming regularity. Mike Stanley.
What happened to the smoke breaks?
Oh, very much so, yeah. The Mets have a guy.
I take my medication via pill form now, chat. Prescribed. Prescribed.
All right, here comes the 3-2. Runners lead at first and second with 1 out. And Leiter blows
Actually,
for second.
been doing pretty decent chilling on the smoking. Dan, did you cry when we lost to Houston? 2022, no. 2019, yeah. That 2019, the next morning, I was like, no, I didn't cry. I just sat in my car. I remember the morning after. Really hit me the morning after. Because I think somehow I still had like adrenaline from DJ when I was at my boys' crib watching. But I remember the next morning getting into my car and that was awful. Because the 19 team you really felt good about. But whatever. All right, little DP. Nice. Word. Cry when the Rangers got. Yeah, I can remember the times I did cry. I always tell the story about 2016 against the Red Sox, the Hanley Ramirez walk-off home run game. Cried then. I remember like random moments. This is going back to when I was a kid. Like, I remember David Robertson blowing a save when he was the closer after Mo got hurt for a little bit, and I was just bawling out in my mom's room like somebody fucking died. Like it was crazy. The most recent time I fucking cried over the Yankees though, and when I say cry, I'm not, trust me, I've bawled out with the Yankees. I'm not saying this to be a tough guy. I'm just saying to open it up more to a more recent time, like teary-eyed. Probably not since Judge broke his wrist in 18. I remember when Judge broke his wrist in 18, I remember I was fucking very upset. Besides that, I don't know. I remember when when Judge fucking strained his oblique in 2019, I was so fucking dramatic, dog. Like, I posted on Yanksab, it was like, I'm not posting until he comes back, like prayers for the captain. Oh, not the captain, I didn't say that shit, but it was like, I was very like fucking, like you would think Judge died when he strained his oblique on April 20th, 2019, or whatever it was, April 19th, 2019. I literally posted a picture. I was like, not posting until Judge returns. And people were like, what, bro? And then obviously, both didn't last, but I was fucking tweaking. Danny's when all you think you're going to cry? Dude, Jesse, I have no idea. But I've been wondering that. I was talking with Mario the other day. Mario Gomez, ago on Twitter. And he was saying, like, I don't even know what it's going to feel like. And it's like, yo, for real. Like, you don't, like, because I think it was pretty, I think same thing for him. But for me, you guys know, like, I can't count 09. And I'm not speaking for him. I think that's what he was pretty much saying. Like, you don't really know what it feels like to watch a World Series that you lived and died this season with. Like, obviously 09, I did see the last out, but it's different. I wasn't watching every game, so it's different. So this would be I would consider this my first one, and so I have no idea how I'd react. But it's going to be like... I have no idea. No idea. Then guess how old I am. JCR, I have no way to tell, but I'll say 26. Oh, bro, I would have been a fucking... If I had a conscience, I had a conscience. I was 9 years old. They're losing, boy. Good night. Right now, yeah, down by 3. Bottom 7 coming up. Which, speaking of, top of the order. Top of the order, chat. Glaber, Soto, Judge. Glaber, Soto, Judge. Oh, let me fix the pitching box score. Bro, my hair looks so fucking ridiculous right now. Like, this is crazy. I need a haircut, and I ran out of the mousse that I usually use, so that didn't help. What's good, Yankee dude? How you doing, bro? Not even close. Younger or older? We were all like 5 days. Not all of us, Elijah, but a lot of us, yeah. In here, maybe. Honestly, no, I think we gotta... Shit. You don't have to do this. I'm just curious. Everybody throw your age in the chat. You don't have to if you don't want to, but... I'm just curious. We definitely, like, you know, we got some teens in here, but we definitely got... I feel like fucking, like Jake Paul trying to, like, justify a young audience. Like, we got some older people that watch, too. But not for real. I feel like it really... We vary. Let's see, alrighty. 18, 21, 26, 26, 19, 34, 25, 23. Yeah. You're 11, JCR. Get the heck out of here, bro. I don't mean that sincerely, but I feel terrible with the language that I use. Do not repeat any of the words that I say. Do as I say, not as I do. And I mean that sincerely, bro. Do not emulate anything that I do. But yo, 34, 25, 23. We got a nice, yeah. We got, yeah, facts. Somebody said a bunch of, oh, yo, get out of here, Frosty. Frosty goes, damn, bunch of unks. The box score is wild. Yeah, 3 hits. Yo, word. Pulse is 6, bullshit. Fuck yeah, Russell. I'm the OG 56. Yo, we got a nice range. Like, so much so, there's a lot of people here that are in their 40s, some that are in their 50s, a lot that are in their 30s. That's cool. And also what's cool about that, I just saw names that I haven't really seen common in here before, I think. That's cool. What's up, guys? For those I don't address personally all the time, what's up? All right. Ciono Perez. I hate this guy for a reason. Why is it? I remember him. He did something, Chad. Did he hit somebody? He thinks he's a tough guy. I can tell by his windup. What did this guy do, Chad? Why do we hate this guy? Do I hate this guy?
Yeah, maybe he pitches that way against the Yankees, and that's what you see.
There's literally a 6-year-old in the chat. If he's for real. I mean, the fact that JCR is 11, if he's not BSing. Yo, facts. Shout out to the OGs. Yep, top of the order. Oh. Oh, you know what I was probably looking for? My bad. I said top of the order. I think I was looking at the YouTube stream when I said that. And I have no audio, which every time you have no audio, the feed pauses when you go to another tab. So it probably paused at a point when top of the order was due up. There's the explanation on that. So it's actually Jazz, who just got out, 1 out, and then Rizzo and Volpe. If anybody gets on, Verdugo. But there's no way Jason doesn't pinch hit for Verdugo, right, chat? Right, chat? Or at least that Verdugo gets pinch hit for. He's definitely getting pinch hit for. Because even if nobody's on, you could, for contact reasons, to get somebody on base, maybe put pinch hit Birdie. And Lionel's a lefty, so no doubt. They'll go to Birdie.
Here's Rizzo. And he fouls it.
And that's reason not to go to Jason. So I would expect Birdie to pinch hit for Verdugo coming up. That is my official prediction. If he gets up this inning, that is. Who cares? What do you mean, Sam? What do you mean? We're down by 3. Forgive me for suggesting, some pinch hit opportunities and how they might be able to strategize the rest of this game when they're only down by 3. Yeah, it's like the AI thing, Miles, but I only see it when I'm on my phone for some reason. At what age you considered an unk? It depends. I mean, I'm getting there, so I ain't gonna be, I'm not trying to set it too low. Oh shit, folks, that's well hit. Ah! Dude, let's go. 1 out double for Rizzo, but I'm like relieved that ended up being something because I fucking misjudged that so hard. I thought that might have a chance to go. It would not have been gone, obviously, the way it looked off the bat, but I thought it'd be a little bit further than that. But hey, it's a double. Let's go. Hit an under the live chat option. Oh, shit. Thank you, Morgan. Because now I have that. Wait a second. What's the difference between... Oh, so I've been on the top chat feature the whole time. But I also can do super chats that way, too. So that way I don't ever lose track of them like I always do. Then I gotta go to YouTube Studio. But all right, let's go, Volt.
Very small, especially nowadays. Every pitcher is 6'5" coming in. He is not only small, but very slim, but he can throw. Now the 0-1.
Oh, swing the bat. Damn, Volt. Come on, man.
The 7th inning stretch was sponsored by Adelphi University. Top-ranked undergraduate and
Let's go. Drive it around. Come on.
For students of
Get it running.
all ages. Be at 0-2. Grounded foul outside of third.
You know he's got the same look as Sergio Romo. Little and thin like that.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's the left-handed version.
Yes, with the long hair, except Sergio Port has a little ponytail.
Legends awesome, but if the bleachers had a backrest, the vibe-wise bleachers. But
that's very good.
I look a nice view these days because I don't go to games that often. So when I do, I kind of splurge-ish.
Grounded foul. Susan and I, of course, want it because it's easier on us. But if you have the best record,
still is William.
every time a series.
Are you talking about?
Back home,
Oh, you're talking about Rangers. My bad, man.
it's great.
Excuse me.
to have it, and we've seen it. We've lived it, where they've had it in all 3 series. And here's the 0-2.
Oh my God!
Popped him up in the infield. Urias right behind the mound makes the catch.
That's a hard pitch to do that with. I'm sorry. I need to see that again. I mean, they're gonna have to show a replay. I mean, that is hard to do. How did Volpe not at least remotely square that up, bro? Show a replay of that fucking pitch. Let me see this again. Maybe I'm fucking tweaking.
We've lived it, where they've had it in all 3 series. Here's the 0-2.
Dude, that's... I'm sorry, bro. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
And the pitch is chopped weakly over the mound. They throw
Okay, word. He beat it out, but of course, like, the only hit he fucking gets is a ground ball to second base. Yeah, alright, word. Good shit, Verdugo. Good shit. Does John Momedia take their employees to games? They always have, like, group outings and shit. Like, they're all there tonight. Not, I don't know if Jimmy and Jake are or not, but, hell of them are. Alright. Oh, they didn't pitch him to Verdugo, by the way. Which technically worked out. Not really. I mean, it did, but he got lucky. That Volpe bat was nuts, Devontae. That was crazy. All right, Cano time. Let's see. What's his season looking like? We've beat up Cano a couple times now. Shut the fuck up, Cars for Kids. Let's all burn down Cars for Kids. I hate fucking Cars for Kids. Don't donate your car today. Let's see, Cano. So, obviously, he gave up the game tire to Judge last year, the game that Volpe walked it off against Baltimore in 2023. But let's see, this year. I feel like we've done something against Cano this year, no? Okay, June 19th, he threw an inning, we got a run. We scored off him June 19th. It wasn't a save opportunity or nothing, but we did score. Looks like that's it. So, yeah, one time in 3 outings this year, we scored off Cano. Bro, Morgan, that's one of the many things I wonder about with Cars for Kids. It's like, who the fuck's donating a car? Or a boat? And the answer you always get is like, oh, it's for a tax write. I don't know about that. Then what kind of contract do you think Torres gets next season? Let's put the Yankees aside for a second. Because the only way that would happen, I don't think it's going to happen at all, would be like if he comes back on a one-year deal because he loves being a Yankee so much and somehow it works out. But Yankees aside, legitimate, what could Gleyber get after this little resurgence he's had in the last month? Max value, which he may not want. He may want like, he'll probably want some of the opt-outs, but Gleyber could definitely get, let me see here, let me do some math. At least 60 mil. Like, I think, I shouldn't even say at least, I think right around there. I could see Gleyber getting a, like 60 over 4. He's still young. That is cheap. And teams are looking in the last 2 months or the last month and a half, especially if it continues, and be like, yo, that's great value. Gleyber Torres, $15 million a year for 4 years. So I could see that. Not for the Yankees, hell no. But some other team, I don't know. Maybe he'll go be a Met. I bet Sevy stays with the Mets. That's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But y'all runs to the corners, tying at the plate, and the red hot Gleyber Torres.
It's over in Atlanta. The Braves have defeated the Mets 5-1.
Here's the 1-0. And there is a strike. And they count 1-1.
Ian Hamilton is up.
Yeah.
And there's that hole between first and second again that Gleyber loves to shoot through.
You know, and Gleyber hits the right field a lot.
Let's go, Gleyber. Just give me a knock.
Here's the 1-1.
Good eye.
Slider outside, 2-1.
Against Cano, 3 for 7, a walk and a strikeout.
Rizzo is the runner at third. And Verdugo the runner at first. Here's the 2-1.
Oh! Oh, yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Bro, Gleyber's a fucking beast, dog. Dude, fuck yes. Bro, for real, that was smash, dog. Let's go, chat. Alright, fuck yeah. I ain't hear no bell. One more run. Let's go. Good shit, Glaze. Off Cano, too? Fuck yes. That was nice hitting. Really nice hitting. Fuck yeah. Look at that swing, bro. He hit that ball well, dog.
$8 million. He's probably saying, now what do you want to do? You want to walk Soto and pitch to Judge?
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's a right-hander. Obviously, Soto a left-hand hitter.
I mean, obviously, you have to pitch to Soto. Unless you want to walk Judge, too. That's the only plausible thing there if you were to walk Soto.
Second and third are the time runs. If you walk Soto, that'd be putting the quote-unquote anyone in place.
Or is this a no walk him, but don't give him anything to hit?
Now, Cano.
Shit, bro. I'm still getting this fucking post up. Good eye.
And if it's low inside, 1-0.
That's it. Don't walk him, but don't give him anything to hit. Gregory Soto has just gotten up.
Alright, that's fine. Let's go, Soto.
Here's the 1-0 to Soto. Pitches a strike on the inside corner.
This is awful.
The count 1-1.
He's made much worse calls.
And so it's not.
And actually, no, that's not great. Sorry, I was kind of fooled by the box. You see without the box, that was not great. I don't like that box anyways. Yep, good, great take. What is that? Is it a changeup?
See, if he's expecting him to go outside the zone and hit it, he's not going to do it. So you wonder why he's even bothering. Because maybe he'd swing at it.
Let's go, chat.
Runners leave second and third. The 2-1.
Oh, let's go! Ah, fuck, I thought I was going to get them both, but Soto on a second. Be careful now. God damn it. Oh!
Coming home is Torres. They throw back to third. On to Rutschman. Rutschman runs him back, and Torres is tagged out.
All right, well, that's kind of a buzzkill.
The Yankees did everything but tie the
But
game. They held him up. They held him up from the get.
Hey, honestly, yo, I mean, that sucks, but, like, I'm not going to let it kill my vibes too much. We did just score 2, and we're within 1. But, no, that's really bad, dude. Judge was on deck. God damn, bro. What was going on there? Was that just on Soto, like, trying to get him to go home? Like, thinking he's... I don't know. What do you guys think, chat? I mean, obviously, that does suck. We did get 2 runs. That's good. The fact that Judge was on deck, though, obviously, that was awful. Can somebody explain to me what happened? Because I wasn't able to see I was clipping the live play. I did not see. They were showing the field view. Like, that was entirely Soto, obviously, right? Because there's no way Gleyber was already going, or else he would have been safe. Given they threw to second. I don't know. Two within 1. I'm just saying, Yanks pull it within a run, but a curious base run decision ends the inning with Judge due up. That sucks, man. 1 sec, chat. Alright, so that was obviously Soto, right? Like, he just... Sorry, my chat's, like, firing in right now. It's updating. 1 sec. You could tell Torres was pissed. Probably, dude. Verdugo's... Well, Verdugo didn't have anything to do with that, no? Torres was held up. No, that's fine. Why did Soto go to second? Was that strictly... Soto was moving up to second base because they threw home? Did he go right away as soon? Oh, here we go. Ooh. Ah, man, from right field, Soto. That's a jackass move, dude. What are we doing? You do that when they throw home from center. Not from fucking right.
And with Santander up throwing, they held Torres at third.
Doc, man, look at the disappointing face on his fucking... God damn it. That's so bad, bro. I hate that shit, dude.
I didn't do this. They did it.
Oh, man, bro. That's so bad, bro. Holy shit. Get the depression off my fucking screen. This is awful.
5-2-6. The Yankees trail.
No, it's not on Gleyber, Michael. How is it on Gleyber? Nuh-uh. Soto should... No. And it's not like Soto there was trying to, like... Which this would have been done, too. Like, get into a rundown so they can stall time for Gleyber to score. It wouldn't make sense anyways. It makes sense anyways to do that, but... Soto just thought because they were throwing home, he could stretch it into a double or just advance to second base. But again, you do that when the throw's from center, not right. So, no, that's on Soto, dude. Which... Listen, it's all good. Like, Soto's my fucking guy. But that's an L. And it is good to hear Sterling's voice, for sure. I saw that, Chris. That's what made me kind of tweak, yo. When I saw Cole, like, look down, I was like, oh, fuck.
And Cleveland, with that win today, clinched a first-round bye.
Side note, do you guys think they should have sent Gleyber? Initially on the call, like, before any of that bullshit. No! Fuck you, Colton Cowser. That makes it like double as bad. No, I know they held him up, CJ. I'm saying, like, should Gleyber have been sent? Apologies if I worded it wrong, but fuck it, whatever. Who cares now? Not who cares now. It's still a game, but that's annoying. That sucks, dude. That's probably the first slam yo Hamilton's hung since coming off the IL. That was cookie, man. It's good, Paul. Kane O'Neill said it was on Torres. Really, Luann? I'll have to watch it back. Do you remember why? They said it was on Torres? How? Unless they're saying Gleyber didn't react enough in time once they threw to second, maybe? So admittedly, I wasn't, by that point, I was focusing on Soto. I wasn't really seeing Gleyber. Looked fine. Yeah, that was a bomb, Chris. Excuse me.
And in the National League.
Oh, Mets lost 5-1. It's official.
5-1 over the Mets.
Didn't watch the play. I'm gonna have to, dude.
Luis Severino.
Well, I have the live thing. I don't have the I want to see the field view again.
Michael Harris is 16.
I'm watching the play again.
1-1.
All right, so Gleyber was held up. No issue there. I got to see the field view, don't I? Because there's probably something he...
Catch. One away. The game summary is brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything, everywhere. The Orioles have hit 3 home runs to have this 5-3 lead.
Yeah, what the fuck was Gleyber doing, dude?
Grounded to third. Chisholm on the hop, fields and throws. And there are 2 away.
I went a little too hard on Soto. I mean, I still think it's dumb to do that. Because that doesn't happen if he doesn't try to stretch it into a... You should not be trying to stretch it into a... With Judge on deck. But no, that's... I got to see the field view. Was Gleyber just fucking chilling off third base? Oh, you know what? I have it in the square view.
Now Tommy Canely is warmed up. He's just standing there.
Let's see this shit.
You know, this is what is so amazing about baseball, because you're coming to this game since September 4th. The Orioles have had...
What was Gleyber doing?
In Major League Baseball. The lowest
Please shut out.
batting average of 207.
Gonter. Happy birthday.
With the worst record.
Gonter. I was making sure there was no, like, wordplay in there. Like the first name Nick or something, you know? Alright, I'm going to get that field... I'm going to get the field review up, the field view, and I'm going to pull it up here on the stream so we all can see it. And we'll go over it like fucking, I don't know, NFL scouts or some shit. What do they call that? What do they call that? Like the all 40 or something? You guys know what I'm talking about. Like all the angles from NFL. Oh, damn it, that was a fucking home run. I don't know if you see... I love how... Who said it? They're like, Dan, watch the play again. I still won't... No, I definitely won't excuse Soto. That was dumb, but... We might have a new culprit here, chat. We're going to take a look at it together in 2 seconds. Before it becomes yesterday's news. Alrighty, let's take a look here. This is going to be the field view. Oh, I don't want audio. Just lower it a bit. Alrighty. So Soto. Single to right. I need to see what Gleyber was doing. I don't care about that. Yeah, that was still dumb, bro. What was Gleyber doing, though, there, bro? Forget all this. That's whatever. Where? I wonder if Gleyber must have seen Soto go to second late and just had a very awful instinctual desire to still go, or like impulse to still go. And at that point, he was like sitting duck. I have no idea. I mean, was there any angles where you could see what Gleyber was doing as? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, no, definitely. Gleyber's no doubt at fault there. As well as Soto. Alright. Still a game, yo. I mean, we're only down by 2. This is fucking... It's painful to see Judge at the plate right now. It's good, Omar. Facts. Frosty goes, to be honest, I blame this on Clay Holmes. That's funny. Frosty, you could tweet that and it would do really well. I'm just saying. Dan, serious question. Do you play baseball? Nah. Blitzball, though. Facts. I mean, I'll take a homer, but why do you say facts? Turn your fucking brain on. All right, let's go, Cap. This is this umpire's a curious cat, yo. Fuck. Yeah, Chad, I thought that shit might get out. How the fuck did Urias get that ball out and Judge didn't? Whatever. Shoot me in the fucking head. I don't know. Fuck you, Nelson. What the hell? Talking Yanks has it. Yeah, I don't see it.
That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free.
Just annoying, man. And I'm not gonna go like too hard on Glaber as well, because I mean he did extend the ending with an awesome hit, but like that does suck, bro. Like that was an awful play all around. But all right. So who are they bringing in? Yeah. No, I just think Yes didn't show it, Morgan. Yeah. They use juice balls and yeah, for real, Chris. Judge's career batting. I know what his batting average is in the playoffs. Sports Guru. He has to be better. He has to be better. He has to win a ring. But I also do push back a little bit when people act like he's been like the worst fucking hitter of all time in the playoffs. And it's just not true. He's had. I actually was thinking before the playoffs start, I might go through like a breakdown of every Judge playoff series, to fully understand like how his numbers are where they are. Because it's not like he's never. People act like he can't handle lights. That's not true. That's not true. I mean, we can go through it right now. 2017 wildcard game was good. Hit a home run. 2017 ALDS was really bad against Cleveland. That was one of the really bad ones. ALCS against Houston in 2017. Very, very clutch. Very good. 2018 wildcard game. 2-run bomb. We knew we won the game from that moment he hit it. So did the A's. They later admitted it. Next series in 2018. ALDS against Boston. He's terrific. Phenomenal. Hits 2 home runs. That's like 400. Aaron Judge was amazing in that series. 2019. ALDS was pretty damn good. Didn't hit for power, but was terrific on defense. I think he hit for a decent average. 2019 ALCS. Go-ahead 2-run homer off Verlander. In Game 2. Struggled a little bit. It's more so just been lately. 2022, I think 2022 wasn't great because he had that crazy year and then he fell off in the playoffs. So there's definitely substance there to the whole thing. I do think it's overblown to a degree, but regardless, he has to bowl out this playoffs and have an A-Rod 09 like postseason. And not even that though, honestly. Like the main thing, honestly, is you got to win the World Series, and hopefully he's a big part of that. And assuming they do win it, that means he probably was a big part of it. But you can even just have like 1 or 2 moments that are huge. Good on Wells. I mean, that pitch was more outside than the one to Judge. It was called a strike. Let's go, Wells. I don't know.
Now here's the 2-1. Count on him. This dude would buy him 2-2.
See, that was right down the middle of the plate. That was a 4-seamer. So, and actually, it had less velocity than did the sinker.
Now the 2-2. Breaking ball is low 3-2. It's low 3-2. Well, if I'm Wells, I'm looking fastball here.
Graded sofa. Back again.
Stanton is on deck. If Wells gets on, Stanton.
Yes, drop a like on the stream, if you don't mind.
There's the 3-2.
Oh, shoot me in the fucking foot.
Soto underhands the first 2-way. After the game, stay tuned for the post-game show with Emmanuel Barbari, presented by Verizon, the network New York City relies on.
I think graded might be good, Morgan. I was trying to remember myself. I think graded's chill, but like you can't tell if you don't remember. I think he loves by trolling, if I remember correctly. No worries, though, Morgan. Yeah, no, Morgan, that's totally understandable. Again, if you're not like familiar with him ahead of time, you wouldn't really know. And I didn't really even remember, to be honest.
Here's Here's the
if he was cool or
0-1.
not.
God on to miss another breaking ball.
Well, he's throwing the breaking pitches to Stanton and went right at the fastball to the lefty.
So if I'm Stanton, I'm looking breaking ball. Here is the 0-2.
Oh!
Down the left field line, way foul. On deck is Jazz Chisholm.
Yeah.
On deck. Brought to you by
All good.
Deck.
Win division tomorrow.
Business loan fast.
Win the division fucking tonight, Travis. Come on.
The 0-2 struck him out swinging.
Tomorrow it is. Ha!
So the Yankees 3 up and 3 down. And now the LA. It's Baltimore 5, the Yankees 3 on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the G4 by E lineup.
Batter up. Baseball season is in full swing, and the Jeep brand is back with the hottest roster yet. Offering innovative technology and luxury both inside and out, the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe and Wrangler 4xe are primed and ready to be the season's heaviest hitters. The Jeep Grand Cherokee has a track record for success, while the Wrangler 4xe is sure to get the crowd on their feet. It's America's best-selling plug-in hybrid. With 3 different driving modes to choose from and proven efficiency, these plug-in hybrid electric SUVs have the power to go the distance. It's the same legendary capability of the original Grand Cherokee and Wrangler, electrified. Visit Jeep.com and take the thrill of your favorite game day experience to the streets with a Jeep 4xe vehicle. Hurry to your local Jeep dealer today for great offers going on now. Based on 2022 CYQ4 sales, JD Power retail sales data, Jeep is a registered trademark.
Have you looked in right field at Yankee Stadium? DKNY is ready to receive all of the Yankees home runs. Check out DKNY.com to enhance your New York City style.
If you're thinking about joining the Department of Corrections,
I truly feel that I should have made this decision 10 years ago.
I'm paying and rewarding.
Nobody cares. Yeah, yo, who's closing for the Orioles, though? Keep that in mind. Baltimore's bullpen is fucking awful. So, hey, what's good, Ant? How you been, bro? Yeah, and we'll have let's see here. Same with forecast. Yeah, Noah's probably pumped. It'll be Jazz, Rizzo, Volpe. Dude, chat. Let me know if we're in agreement here.
Now we go to the 9th.
You got a pinch hit birdie for Volpe, no? Do we agree? Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. Motherfucker. Are we in agreement there, chat?
Hamilton stays on the hill.
Pinch hit birdie for Volpe.
Baltimore leads by a deuce.
Not saying if the Yankees are going to do it or not. I honestly, I think they will maybe, but just what you think. To me, it's a no-brainer. Cabrera. I mean, I could hear you out on that. More so just the idea of pinch hit for Volpe is the question, I guess. Birdie's good against righties, though. And that's the side wall that's good against, too. So, I mean, honestly, I'd go with either. Probably Birdie. Because then if Birdie gets on, he has the speed. Oh, and also...
Now the 0-2. This struck him out swinging.
Nice, Hamilton. Verdugo, if we start doing something, Verdugo will get up because he's in the 9 hole. Let's do it 4th.
Aaron Boone comes out.
Jason should be pinch hitting.
10 seconds for Station ID on WFAN, New York Yankees.
It's like Boone's reasoning for not pinch hitting Jason would be like, oh, Verdugo looked good in his previous at bat where he got a nice single on a 45-foot ground ball. Dominguez gets on for Verdugo. Yeah, I say pinch hit birdie for Volpe and then Dominguez for Verdugo. Dan, can we admit you can't be striking out 4 times in the playoffs? Well, depends. Did they win the game or not? No. Bro. Dude, why isn't Birdie an everyday player? He's a league average hitter, which makes him a top 3 bat in this lineup. Not these days, necessarily. That's like something you could say in July. But, no, the Yankees have hella WRC pluses of above 100. But, let's see, sorry, what's your name? Jason. Dude, I would not be shocked. Now, not on the ALDS, but or possibly in like an ALDS Game 5, if Volpe's not hitting, that Birdie starts at short in the playoffs. At the earliest, it would be ALDS Game 5, I think. Or, if, God forbid, they were like down in Game 4, they could maybe start him. But, yeah. Oh, shit, what's it called? Somebody tagged me in the overhead view that... Shout out my guy, N647764. Who is that in here, by the way? I always see you, but I don't know what you're... If you're somebody in here I know under a different name. Wait, was that you or is that somebody else? Yeah, it was you, my guy. You tagged me in 2 things, actually. But all right, I'm going to drop this on here. This is where Gleyber Torres was, or where Soto was when Gleyber Torres decided to take off for home. This is bad. So this is 100% an L on Gleyber's end. The whole play, I think, is stupid. Soto should not be looking for an extra base with Judge up, but this play falls on Gleyber, no doubt. Oh, shit. Sent it to the wrong one. Canely's in now. All right. So this was, yeah, you see this? This is from Brandon Cuddy, by the way. And shout out again, my guy NR with a bunch of numbers. Or N647764 on Twitter. Tag me in this. But, yeah, so... Fuck it, let me just punch on in on this. That's where Gleyber decided to take off. And look where Soto is, man. And look where the ball is. It's already in mid-flight. So, I mean, yeah, that's right when Gleyber decided to take off. I mean, that's bad, man. That's really, really silly. Don't tell me Cedric fucking Mullins just went deep. Thank you. 2 dead. But, yeah, that's rough, yo. I mean, we don't got to keep pounding on it, but, like, not great.
He knows that. So he throws 94.
Yeah.
But he has to get the change up with a nuts less velocity.
I agree, Elijah. I think before I was on Soto's end more. The scale of blame definitely tips, like for me, way more on Gleyber's end now after further review. Adam says, Dan, when I think of Rice, I think of the scene in Good Will Hunting when Robin Williams says, it's not your fault. You know what? Guess what, Adam? I've never seen Good Will Hunting. But wait, no. That's not true. That's with... I've seen the first half, and I didn't finish it not because of the movie not being good. It is good. That's with Matt Damon and Affleck, right? Where Damon's really smart. That's that movie. Stan isn't easy out. That's not true. You don't know. How was the Urias ball for real, Chris? That shocked me, dude. Shocked me. For everybody who didn't see, go watch fucking Urias' home run before. It's as if, like, he took a swing, and then the baseball gods, like, appeared. Nobody could see them. Grabbed the ball and just carried it into the stands. It was crazy. In all seriousness, it was a very nice swing. And then Judge, same thing, and he didn't get it out. Somebody said they juiced the balls for Urias' at-bats. I agree. Who's Cole versus tomorrow, Dan? Cole's on Thursday versus Burns. Tomorrow is... tomorrow for the Yankees is Nestor, I believe. And then for the O's, it's Eflin. Yeah, Nestor for the Yankees, Eflin for the O's, and then Thursday is Cole versus Burns. Oh shit, bro, I gotta get a post game ready. Or just have it somewhat prepped. Dude, I'm excited for this bottom of the ninth. Like I am anticipating Boone getting crafty with this. And by crafty, I mean literally just 2 pinch hit opportunities. But dude, let me fix the pitching score. It's pretty obvious what should be done, and it's birdie for Volpe and Dominguez for or Jason for Verdugo. So I'm excited at the possibility of the right decisions being made. Here we go.
It'll be a payoff pitch to Henderson. And it is swung on and ripped foul down the right field line. Hit another one hard, but foul. So the count remains 3-2. If you look ahead to the Yankee ninth, they're down right now by 2 runs. They'll send up Chisholm, Rizzo, and Volpe.
Chisholm, Rizzo,
There's the
Volpe.
3-2 once again. And the pitch is outside ball 4.
He called that shit a strike on, Whoever the hell it was, Soto, I think. This umpire's been something else, man. He's all over the place. He don't even know what his strike zone is. He has no fucking clue. He has no idea, folks. He's as clueless as y'all are about what's going on here. And I'm not even saying that should be like a guaranteed strike, but dude, he's been calling that all night. And also not calling it. He's not been consistent, but whatever. I guess.
And there is a strike. Baltimore with a 5-3 lead here in the top of the ninth with the runner at first and 2 men out.
So I'm caught in a trap.
Now the 0-1.
Cardinals got some big deaths, baby.
1-1. Now the 1-1 missed outside 2-1.
Sorry, Chad. I'm just getting my I'm not finishing the post game by any means, but I'm having it like prepped at the picture and then the active score. Honestly, I forgot Judge went deep tonight.
There's a change. Cut out of this 2-2. Now the 2-2 will be coming to Rutschman.
Come back, baby. I want to play house with you.
Henderson leads off first. And the 2-2.
Oh my. Nice. All right, word, yo. So again, you got Jazz leading off. Was it Jazz, Rizzo, and then you got Volpe. We're just joining. We're calling, for the most part, as a unit. We're very much in agreement, I think. And I polled the crowd. I'm not assuming that the Yankees should pinch hit Volpe. I think they should go with Birdie. Some are saying Waldo. But either way, Volpe should be pinch hit for. And then if Verdugo's getting up, you pinch hit Jason. To me, that's a no-brainer. And honestly, I mean, I would pinch hit Rizzo if it were up to me, but you know they're not going to do that. Dude, these lights are fucking killing me, dog. But down by 2. Yeah, I have no idea who the Orioles closer is, by the way. We know it ain't Kimbrough because he's gone. They already used Cano. It might, I guess, Soto? Let's say yours, what's it called? They got, did they get Sir Anthony Dominguez or is that, or just Soto from the Phillies? I don't know. Either way. The 9th inning versus the Orioles is not something to be scared about. I think they're keeping it in Soto. At least he's still registered as a pitcher, the active pitcher. Yeah. Shut up. Oh my goodness. Was Leiter bad recently? He's been awful, Gia. He's been awful. Let's see though. Did he give up a run tonight? Oh, I can check the box score on here. Oh no, he didn't. Good for him. Just a walk. Alright, let's do it, yo. Hey, by the way, chat, thanks for being back here. Reminder, we'll be here tomorrow and Thursday. Tonight and Thursday. But yeah. In case any craziness goes down in this 9th inning, I don't want to forget about you guys. I appreciate you being here. And with that said, drop a like, why don't you? Show a little. Alright, let's do it, baby. Let's go, Jazz. Alright, so, yeah, Soto's staying in. Left-hander. Let's go, Jazz. Ground ball. Fuck! Wait! Catcher's interference? Oh, no. Fuck. I saw Jazz look back, and Wait a second here. What is going on? What an awful bat, dude. Holy shit. Kidding. It's nothing to do with the bat. But let's go. Come on. Let's go, Riz. Not a great start. Not a great start. Chat. I don't know why he's swinging at first pitch. Yeah, I mean, that shit, I don't...
He sure is.
Unless it's very blatant, I usually don't criticize on that. Because there also is first pitches where I could be like, why the fuck didn't you swing? Jazz is slumping, though. He's in a little funk. Nothing too crazy, but about like a...
You're going to match up all
It's about like a week now.
Here's Rizzo.
Let's go, Riz.
Who is 1 for 2 with a walk. Pitch grounded.
He's swinging first pitch, too.
I think we were just in Oakland. They had 4 in Oakland. They had 4 in Seattle.
Maybe that's the trend.
That's right. No more righties that can get lefties out. No more.
Here's the 0-1. And pitch outside 1-1. We've had a lot of relief pitchers tonight.
1-2-7 last. So, yeah, I mean, in a funk. Jazz is in a funk. Ah, man. He's taking decent pitches.
That was 97. As they say, he can turn it loose.
Remember when he was in Detroit? He would walk people all the time. Great arm, and couldn't find the zone when he first came over.
1-2, grounded foul at home plate. You know, I do have a theory about that, and I'm sure you do too. If we see a guy pitch great, that's what you think of him, because you see it live.
Yep.
And I can recall Soto pitching great for Detroit, but obviously you didn't. Here's the 1-2. That pitch high, too. That was 99.
At least that was kind of consistent with the one before.
The other Philadelphia relief pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez, is in the bullpen. And the pitch inside to
3-2 chat.
Rizzo. Very important for the Yankees. They can't tie this game until they get a base runner.
You ain't fucking getting no AB, Volpe. Come on, man. You ain't getting
with
that.
Anthony Volpe on deck. Now here's the payoff. Grounded foul outside of first.
How we feeling, chat?
Soto never stops moving.
Facts, any way possible. Any way possible.
Wandering around, throws it up in the air.
Donna, goddamn, why are you saying that in the bottom of the 9th inning? It's not over. I love you, Donna. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
There's the payoff.
And Rizzo, how about that? 1 out walks, we get the tying run at the plate. Which, dude, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way. All right, so Waldo, dude, bench work should be fucking crazy right now. Waldo in for Rizzo at first. Volpe should not hit. Birdie in for Volpe. Let's go. Birdie in for Volpe. Jason in for Verdugo. Oh, dude, it's a no fucking brainer. Oh, now they're going to the bullpen. All right, so we got a minute.
Orlando Cabrera is going to run for Rizzo. And Baltimore will go to...
He's going to Birdie. That's fine, though. Dude, you pinch hit Birdie. Birdie's good against righties, too, by the way. So who gives a shit they're going to a left-hander? You go Birdie in for Volpe, Jason in for Verdugo. Oh, God. You know? You'll feel like a fucking architect if you do this. And it works out successfully. And then it's top of the order. So all we really need, we don't even need anybody to be a hero, bro. Just pass the baton. As me and Jimmy Norp like to say in Blitzball Battle 5 and 4, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're going to the pen. Who's it coming in? Oh yeah, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Let's see how he's been with Philly. So he was another part of their mediocre-ass deadline. Let's see. Doesn't he like walk hella guys too? Yeah. He's been solid with Baltimore. 3.54 ERA in 20 1/3 innings. 26 hit. He's been good. 218 batting average against 118 whip. He's been good. Okay. All right, dickhead. Let's do it, chat. How we feeling? How we feeling? Did he call him Orlando Cabrera? Me? Not intentionally. No, there's no way I did. Last thing, one more run. Yeah, let's get this show on the road. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Dude, I swear, bro, there's no way they don't. Yeah, shout out Rizzo, by the way. Facts, Angel. He's looked decent for being. He should be the 8 hitter when Jason's playing. That's what Sterling calls him. He should be the 8 hitter when Jason's playing. That's what the correct lineup is, and then Volpe 9. And for that, he's had decent at bats recently. It's a very like day by day thing. Like if he goes out, it's like 0 for 4 tomorrow. That's one thing, but that's what I'll take out of Rizzo. The good defense. The fucking high baseball IQ, all that comes with, Anthony Rizzo. And then if you can give me something like that, in the 9th inning, you just work a walk, so that way you have the tying run at the plate. Like, and then you get pinch ran for. Like, I can deal with for the rest of the year. And I just deal with, like, that's good. I want that. Oh! Jason's pitch hitting for Volpe. Oh! Shit! I still fucking, yeah, I guess that's fine. All right. At least we're making moves. Volpe pinch hit for. Cool. Let's go, chat. Dominguez versus Dominguez. Oh, word. I thought that was fucking a little pop-up to first baseman. What the hell's going on with these bats? God damn.
Against Sir Anthony Dominguez. And Jason is the
Yo, for real, that was like... That might be the most I've ever seen a bat just completely dismantle within 0.5 seconds. For real, LJ, for real. All right, let's go.
And this is his strong side. Now it's a switch hitter, but his lefty side is his strong side.
All right, let's go, Jace. Come on.
No, here is Dominguez.
He's bad.
It is true.
He's wearing that same kind of belt Jazz was wearing. I don't know if he still does or not, but like that reflective thing.
And normally these guys are right-hand hitters.
Let's go, Jason.
Switch turned into left-hand hitters. Now, Jason, the tying run as he stands in. And the 0-1.
Oh, good take. Great take.
You talked about that, and I talked to Dominguez about that because he is a natural right-handed hitter. And he's a switch hitter now, but he's bats so much from the left side that it's his stronger side now.
Now here's the 1-1 to Dominguez.
Oh!
Fouls at third base side out of play. The count 1-2. Cabrera, the runner at first.
Let's go, Chad. Look at that shit. Dude, that was a gorgeous home run. That and the first one he hit this year on the, what was it? It was like a lone inside changeup and he like smashed it to right center. That was fucking sick. Or was it left center? I don't remember. Let's go, Jason.
Here's the 1-2. It's a ground ball weakly hit to second.
That's not gonna be too hard.
Flip to first. Play by Westberg.
Dude, but this is not what I would have fucking done. Birdie for Volpe, Jason for Verdugo. Is Verdugo coming to the plate, bro? You know, he definitely is. Because Boone wants him to have a moment. And he does need a moment, yo.
The Yankees' last hope. Alex Verdugo.
Hell, I want him to come through, so word. All right, fine. I would have played it differently. But this is what it is, so we root for Alex Verdugo. Let's go, my friend.
2 outs, a runner at second.
Come on, old pal.
Baltimore. Verdugo the tying run, and the first pitch is...
Oh, okay, word. Thank you, Blue. At least in the last 15 minutes, he has a consistent strike zone. We are making progress, folks. Terrific. Let's go. Don't be a fucking idiot. Let's go. Come on.
Now, though, 1-0.
Nope. Yes. We're good.
2-0.
Oh, he's going to swing at that shit.
If you're wondering,
nope.
Gleyber Torres is the on-deck hitter. Now, here's the 2-0. Cabrera off second pitch.
Fuck!
Hauser is there, makes the catch. Ball game over. Baltimore wins. So the Orioles stay alive in the East by beating the Yankees tonight 5-3. In the 9th inning, no runs, no hits, and 1 left. And the Yankees
that fucking blows.
Go down to the Orioles by the.
It's not a big deal, but it's just annoying.
Today's Yankees game has been brought to you by Casamigos Tequila and the family of Casamigos.
One sec, Jack. I gotta do my shit.
Anejo, Blanco, Cristalino, Reposado, Mezcal, and the new Casamigos Jalapeno. Casamigos Tequila, brought to you by those who drink it. Please enjoy.
Just get my post-game chat. 2 seconds. 8 and 10. Clark 5 and 5. Who got the save? Oh yeah, Dominguez. Dude, I would have done that differently. That 9th inning, I would have pinch hit birdie for Volpe. I'm glad that Volpe was pinch hit for. That's good to know, like good to see. But you should have done birdie for Volpe, chasing for Verdugo. Because once Rizzo got on, to guarantee that bat. I understand if there were 2 outs. Well, not even then. No matter, my plan was the correct one, but it's okay. Yankees to wait until at least tomorrow to clinch the AL East. This is like the easiest caption of all time. It's like the fucking same phrasing you've seen anytime something like this has happened, which isn't the end of the world, just, again, annoying. What's good, chat? Yeah, thank you guys for being here. This game's amazing. I mean, yeah, he wasn't great, but when you only score 3, I always just put on the offense, really. And the Glaber shit was annoying, yeah. The Glaber shit, I'd say you gotta blame it on that, really. Oh, hell yeah, Silk. But yo, thank you guys for being here. You guys are fucking awesome. We will be back tomorrow. Honestly, stupid take. I feel like we needed that L to get out of our way and focus forward. I disagree on that, Abraham, for tonight, but actually, I know what you're. It's not like I know I've had those kind of thoughts before. Like I know what vibe you're kind of talking about. But anyways, tomorrow, same time, obviously. The stream itself may start at like 6:45 tomorrow, depending on what time I get home. But I'm gonna schedule it for 6:45. Mic check. Ah, shit. Don't forget to pee on your shoe in the toilet. Yeah. Hey, yo. Appreciate you guys. Back tomorrow. See you next time. Let's go, Yanks.